Part number 3.
Yeah, turn the volume up.
Yeah, that was on Corey's last week, so it's set for mouse ears.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Shit. Where the fuck did that go? Hey, look at that. We got 0 viewers.
Are we
We'll
live?
watch it on the Twitch, or we won't watch it our stream on YouTube.
Mm.
We'll go to YouTube. It's easier.
By the way, they spilled the sauce on the table.
That's fine. I know they would.
It's all right.
To hear them tell it, the sauce spilled itself.
Aunt Scoop did it.
That's how it works.
That's fine. I don't care. Come at me.
Did it fire you?
Yeah, clearly, y'all will come back.
There's that. And this. And you are now in charge of that.
You can hear. I can hear us talking somehow through something else, like a echo. Echo.
I can hear it.
Is it your laptop?
All right. I got Derek. Can we hear Derek now?
Hey,
Hey.
I heard my phone ding through the feed, so yes. you
Okay.
can hear me.
What about you, Hope?
Echo.
Echo, echo, echo.
Where's that coming from?
I don't know. It's a terrible delay.
It is a terrible delay.
Is your stuff muted on there? Derek.
I'm here.
Yeah, all of us are set through this to the mic here. Okay. So oh, I know what it is. Derek,
Yes.
do you have a set of headphones you can wear?
No, I do not.
Because that's what it is. I bet you that we're catching
It's
his.
Derek's reverb.
Yeah. Mute yours for a second. Or, yeah, mute your mic for a second.
How do I do that?
Just click the microphone.
Where's that at?
Well, we
Oh,
can
right,
see
down
you.
here.
Yeah. Can we hear me? Can we hear it? Yeah, it's Derek's reverb.
Echo.
You'll have
Echo,
it. Okay.
echo, echo, echo.
So you don't have like a set of AirPods or anything?
He's still muted.
Yeah, you're still muted, Derek.
No, I don't have any AirPods or anything.
We'll work it out.
I mean, I've got some wired headphones somewhere.
Yeah, that's perfect. Wired headphones are perfect.
Yeah, but I don't know if I can find them, and they're like the white ones, and I don't know if I've got anywhere to plug it in on my computer.
Like the white ones.
Oh, yeah, I do.
You're on your computer. You're not on your phone.
Yeah, he's on his computer.
You know, I'm old school. Hold on one second.
Can we
I'm gonna turn
not?
my computer
Can we
around.
not have him mute his stuff and then call in through Facebook Messenger and put him in through?
He won't be able to hear us. It'll still echo.
Well, he's called in before through Facebook.
No, I get it. It's
Messenger.
still going to echo though, because he's still going to have the volume up to hear us. Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
No, because he's done it before, so I don't understand.
That was a phone call.
I get that. What I'm saying is he's using his computer. Mute everything on his computer, just the camera on his face, and then have him call in through Facebook Messenger on his phone.
We can try that if this
Because
doesn't work.
that's a smart idea.
Yeah, if he doesn't have the. Corey, what happened to you?
I don't know.
He went away.
Guess what? Is it
Yeah.
fixed?
Yes, it's fixed. Derek's got
Hello,
headphones.
Echo. I don't hear it. Okay, good.
Yeah. All right, so we're ready to roll.
I don't know what happened.
What do you mean you don't know what happened?
you turned off your video. You stop the cam. Click on the bottom.
He's back.
All right, Corey's back. So I guess we're ready to roll with this.
Corey's back.
All right,
back,
let's get this
back.
shit started. Fat Bald in White, Mr. Blake, Mr. Hope, Mr. Corey, Mr. Derek along with us this week.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
Gotta get rid of this, our Stone Cold intro there. That's what I'm calling that, a Stone Cold intro.
You put it there.
I did put it there. So, welcome aboard, Derek.
Good to be here. Good to be here. Straight from Abu Dhabi tonight.
Filling in for Brian, who's gone to Sodomy 2021 and a half.
It's a workshop.
It's a workshop this week. Yeah.
Where's Corey at? He is
They're
not
right here.
showing on the screen.
I don't know what's thing keeps dropping. I don't understand.
Corey's thing keeps dropping. Which is why he needs to go to our
That's
newest
why it's
sponsor,
not working.
Roman.
Are they really our sponsor?
No, they're not our sponsor.
Like, do we have real sponsors?
No.
No.
That's a brand I've heard of.
Corey uses his stuff.
No, I
Gets it
don't.
discreetly packaged
Corey
to,
uses
sent
it
to the office
discreetly packaged, so you can get hard at any time.
to use on Brian's girlfriend I sent to him.
Oh, you sent Brian's girlfriend to Corey?
Yeah,
The
blue cup.
oh. So, anyways,
The blue cup.
I've got to pause this for right now.
Why?
TJ's calling.
Oh,
Hello. Megan told me. Okay. Okay. That's true. Yeah, it won't change the mileage though. Oh. All right. All right, no problem. Thank you. Bye. Well, she got us paid, allegedly.
I mean, that's important.
Yeah.
Okay, this thing's got like one more time of dropping out, and I'm done with it.
are you connected to the Wi-Fi?
Do I, honey? No. Is that Corey's just got the speaker going, or is that yours?
Mine's not going.
What'd it do? Hate.
It throws up some message and then kicks me off.
Apparently, it keeps wanting to send you to the "How to Save a Life" lyrics.
Why?
I don't know.
Because you had them pulled up a little bit ago.
Yeah, but I mean, that's
Derek, is your audio good?
Yes, mine's fine.
To go back and do it, like reload it again. And in case there might be some type of pop-up thing in your browser crap, you may want to delete or close out whatever's open.
So that porn you're watching.
Your point.
Well, that is a site, so
Your tentacle porn.
Extra rapey.
Extra rapey.
Fat, Bald, and White. Mr. Blake, Mr. Corey, Mr. Hope, and Mr. Derek, who is going by the alias Barack Trump, apparently. Now he's Derek Martinez. If you look on the monitor
I
behind
see
you,
I see it on the thing.
he's
here.
got Barack. Well, just put away Barack Trump. Anyway, so
He looks like a Martinez.
oh, wow. Shots fired.
I've heard that before. I've heard that before.
Damn.
See?
So, anyways, let's jump right into this. We got all sorts of fun news this week. Mr. Hope, what you got? You go start us off with.
Well, the very first thing of news that I have is actually from the Fat, Bald, and White podcast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What's that?
Is that Corey got fired because apparently he was terrible last week
He
while
was
I was
awful.
recovering from an injury.
Worst news. You should never smart off to Adam again, because if he socks you in the fucking jaw again and we're without you, I don't know what we'll do.
I guess you'll do it, won't you?
Well, you fucking won't, because you suck at it.
I'll have to record some news and like can it or something.
That's why
so
we're
you guys-
getting Derek involved around here, so Derek can do the news if Hope gets uppity against her husband again.
I guess I can look it up as I go.
Butch Holler. Well, turning it
Butch-
over to Butch
Butcher.
Holler.
Butcher Holler.
That's
Could be
my
Booger.
location.
Butcher Holler. Okay. All right. Anyway, so also interesting news is Alec Baldwin apparently murdered someone
He
this
got
week.
shoot.
He got shoot.
Oh.
Was
He-
it murder?
Yes. Well, I mean, someone's dead.
I mean, but okay. Killing someone and murdering them are different stories.
Okay.
Well, it can be.
What do you mean it can be?
I mean, it can be.
Did he intend this woman to be murdered?
Maybe you don't know. How
it's-
you know? Alec Baldwin looks like a sinister motherfucker to me. I'm just
It's
saying.
an indie film, so
How else? That is promotion. How the fuck else were they gonna get somebody to watch it? Shoot some bitch. That's
Well,
I mean,
how did a real bullet end up in the gun, anyways? I mean, this
Dude.
sounds like it was planted.
go back and ask Jason Lee about that.
no, it was Brandon Lee.
Bro, Brandon Lee, whatever.
No, you
Yeah.
can't.
Who's that? Bruce Lee's son?
Bruce Lee's
From
son.
The
Yeah.
Crow, yeah.
You
So-
can't. He's dead.
It's exactly what happened to him. Somehow.
Maybe we can channel him
Didn't
and
his
ask
daddy
him.
get shot and killed too, like that?
No, he didn't die. He
He
just
just
ran.
pissed off the gypsy lady.
He just died.
Oh, he just up and died.
He just died. No heart attack. They still have really no clue how he just died.
Death.
He's just dead.
So
One moment he's with us, next moment he's not.
instant death. The most terrifying kind. You don't remember?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
there were snakes released in next. Anyway, and to add to that news, apparently Alec Baldwin's family is now packing their bags and on the lam, hoping to get away from all this.
Oh,
Where
Yeah.
they gonna go?
Away.
Canada.
Canada.
Da, 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 da.
Sweden or something?
Somewhere. Well, I mean, she's like from Mexico or something like that. She's Latin.
Who is she?
Hilaria.
Yeah, that's
Malaria.
It's Hilaria Baldwin. That's her name.
Malaria Baldwin.
That's I like it. Malaria Baldwin.
From Malaysia. Anyway,
So she's from Malaysia and from Mexico. Get it straight.
I don't know that she's from either one. I
No.
just made it up.
Mexico.
Well, I say we send her back.
Lock her up.
And
Girl,
Biden,
but-
Biden's sending more back than Trump was. Hell, he'll get her.
Throw her over the
Who
border.
knows? But he was.
He'll
They're
throw,
letting him in.
throw
like
her
that.
ass out in the damn ocean. She's like alien floating around out there.
In more entertainment style news. Everyone's all upset because Emma Watson. Okay, we remember Emma Watson, right?
No,
No.
not really.
What she do?
She was from the Harry Potter.
Oh, she was that chick, and
The
she did
Hermione.
She was
Granger?
that chick.
yeah.
I
and then
thought she
did
was
the Beauty
from
and the
like
Beast
Twilight.
live like action thing.
No, that's another weirdo looking person.
They
Oh.
all look the same. Like they've sniffed a fart recently.
Okay, I'm sorry. The one from Twilight looks the worst. But anyway,
What, dead fish face? Yes.
Like they've
Kristen-
sniffed a fart recently. I'm
Anyway.
telling you, it's just what it is.
anyway, everyone's all upset because apparently she went to do an interview with Al Gore and her outfit revealed her bra.
Ooh.
The fuck? Okay, no, I grew up in the 90s where we had a song talking about doing it on the Discovery Channel, and now we're getting pissed off about bras. No.
Order of mouth.
No, she's got to be fully topless, and everybody will be fine.
They would be pissed off because we can't do anything anymore. We can't have naked women no more. It's like
You see breasts.
yeah, if you see
That'll
breasts,
remind
don't
women
you
that
know
they're-
we live in
But-
Saudi Arabia
But
now?
apparently,
That'll remind women that they're
I
women.
can do this
there's
podcast
a
topless.
little more to this story.
They're doing the podcast topless.
There's no, please don't put your clothes back on. But
I'm glad I
apparently
turned
there's
my
a
camera
little.
on my camera.
So there's a little more to this story, and that is that apparently the reason she chose to wear her clothing to where her bra was exposed because it was an eco-friendly bra. I guess I don't know, it decomposes. I mean, what is it? What is
So
it?
the whole
Breaks down.
premise was that she
Biodegrades.
Yeah, it's
wanted to-
biodegradable. So if you put it in the washing machine, it's just gonna fall apart.
She wanted to show her titties off so does she
Al
own
Gore.
stock?
To
does she
Al
own
Gore.
stock?
It's made out. It's recycled out of mulch or something.
Oh, good God!
Because she's
The mulch bra.
climate conscious.
Could you imagine?
well, Al Gore invented the environment.
You know what? If she was really that climate conscious, she'd just do what Jennifer Aniston's been doing for years and not wear a bra at all.
Well, you know, Al Gore invented this podcast.
That's right.
That's right. He invented Emma Watson.
Mhm.
Al Gore, benevolent overlord of OAE Media.
He invented the bra.
Howard Stern invented the bra. How do you not know that? He invented that, Robin. God, what do you mean? Howard Stern invented that. You know what? This what we're doing right now, talking back and forth. Howard Stern invented that too. Not Al Gore. Howard Stern was there first.
Okay.
He invented everything.
I don't care.
Can I
Just
say?
telling you.
Can I
With
say
the help of the Quack Pack.
this? Like the information that I'm getting, most of this stuff is coming from the Fox News app, which I find hilarious.
I love the Fox News app.
It is.
It's a weird disconnect
It is.
between
What was
what's on the TV.
Maybe I can find more from Peter. Peter, if you're out there, write more. We want
Yeah,
more
we
from
want
you,
more.
Peter.
Peter, please write more.
What was his last name? God.
Who- Doofenshmirtz.
Anyway, I don't even know what this would be bad. Like this would be Better Homes and Gardens news.
Okay.
Walmart
Suppose
is
the worst home and gardens.
well, it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the catch. Okay. Walmart is recalling approximately 3,900 bottles of Better Homes and Gardens essential oil infused aromatherapy sprays with gemstones due to the possible presence of a rare and dangerous bacteria.
How you go spray gemstones?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were supposed to eat that.
That's why Derek's been tripping balls lately.
Okay. Can
Well,
I
my
just
fart
say,
smells like
Yeah,
lavender.
let me just say the fact that
I mean, that wasn't a soft drink.
I have worked in the medical field
You look like
before.
Kool-Aid.
Okay. And this worries me because I can't even pretend to begin to announce what this bacteria is.
Okay. Death. Instant death.
It looks like
Bruce Lee killing
Burke.
bacteria.
Burkholderia pseudomali, which causes melanosis. I mean, all this just sounds bad. I
Whatever
don't know what it does
melanosis
to you.
is.
Let me see. How's it spelled, Malin?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
I forget Corey can't read.
Yeah, he's got to
Gotta get all the way up in there, get a good eye on it.
break out.
Let me get that good eye on it. All right.
Give it the lazy
I
eye.
gotta close my bad eye and get my good eye in there. That looks like that says.
He really is doing that. It's a damn shame
Hold on.
that we don't have a camera.
Do it again. Do it again.
Out from under the glasses.
That is yeah. What is the point of the glasses? What do
Glasses
they
are
do?
useless.
What do they do, Corey?
Fashion accessories.
Well, get your money back.
They
Anyway.
make me look smart.
Okay.
It's my smart boy glasses.
All right. Whatever.
Well, it's in Georgia. So, I mean, I don't know. In Texas.
Death.
Yeah, this is this sounds bad. The CDC is upset about it. So yeah, apparently there's a lavender and chamomile spray which is supposed to de-stress you, but if you have this, you should
now
be
you should be
stressed.
stressed as
You
shit.
should be extremely stressed. Throw it away. Burn it. But I don't
No,
know.
no,
You may
don't
not
burn
wanna burn it. So yeah.
That's the
So
problem.
in bad homes and gardens news.
Death Gardens.
People who work for American Airlines are pissed off.
This is what I was talking about last week, isn't it? Striketober.
I'm sorry, it was United.
Oh, you know-
United.
I did see more coverage of it. After
Yeah, I
we
seen
said
a little
that.
bit more.
After we said something.
We brought
about how
it to
there's
light.
No coverage. Like, somebody at CNN was listening. It's like, we got to type something up now.
It's Fox Nation
Oh,
auditioning.
wait, okay. So apparently it is American Airlines, Alaska Airlines, JetBlue are all joining United Airlines. And apparently Southwest Airlines also are adding to that as well.
To do what?
They're going on strike
About what?
because they're pissed off about that they're mandated to get a vaccine.
Too fucking bad. Strike.
Delta Airlines says it will also let workers undergo regular testing if they don't want to be vaccinated. So Delta is trying to allow a loophole
Right.
for idiots.
Well, it's like I said last week. I don't care. You know.
However, they
But-
face a $200 monthly surcharge on their health insurance for doing it.
That's my point.
I'm okay with this.
That's
Like,
been my point to it the whole time. Is
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to pay for it.
Make them pay for it.
Okay, I have to pay more because I'm fat. I have to pay. You know.
They have to pay more for their stupid.
Right. So I mean, to hell with them.
Up until the grave.
So
yeah. So
Their final expense.
it's my
yeah,
stance on that.
apparently United Airlines has begun or has already started the process of terminating around 200 employees who refused to get their shots
Out of
and didn't ask for an exemption because apparently they've offered exemptions.
yeah, I mean,
And these people just like, fuck you, I ain't giving you shit.
I ain't putting no towel on my head.
look, how many people does United Airlines employs? They're only getting rid of 200 people. I mean, what's the percentage on that?
I mean, I honestly don't know.
I mean, that's the thing is like you hear about all these strikes and this, that, and the other, and the refusals and the walkouts and the quits, but it's like maybe 1% of their employees. I mean, these people are clearly
It's not even 1%. They
in
let me
some
look at-
cases no.
In school news,
In school shooting news,
no. I mean, it might cause some.
okay,
As if school lunches couldn't get worse.
now they will be
they
all
take away the
vegan.
pizza.
Well, possibly.
Oh no,
As school meal programs face food shortages and staggering supply delays, officials could force to limit the choices students have for breakfast or lunch.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Well, before
That's
I go
good.
any farther,
Like,
So what, Derek?
No, you'll get both.
0.002%. 0.002%. They have 93,000 employees.
see there you go.
He's still doing math.
Yeah, he was figuring out how many employees that. Who was it? American or Delta?
That was United.
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 Okay,
But
What's that?
that's not even a strike.
No, that's just people being dumb. Get out.
That's the number of people that get in trouble each month for watching each other in the bathroom.
That's
I mean,
that's
you
a
know,
number. That's enough people for United to laugh and say, "LOL, there's the door. Get out."
That's like they've doubled their sexual harassment quota of firing for the month.
Yeah,
So-
they don't care.
Okay, so going back to school lunch news,
Go ahead.
you can't have peanut butter in schools anymore.
No,
Why not?
because people have allergies.
Allergies.
Yes, they have
You know,
allergies.
it's insane how many people have actually have. I mean,
You
like,
just
we're
get-
Are
talking
you saying I should just
massive
like
peanut
walk
butter
around with a
allergies.
single peanut at
Yes.
all times,
That's
just for
death.
Yes.
That could be death to people.
just for like the purpose of
I always keep peanut butter in my car.
never know when I'm gonna have
I
to
keep
like
peanut butter at work. You
pull
never
my
know.
peanut out.
You
It's
never
like
know
garlic.
when
It's
It's like
someone.
garlic for vampires.
Ah! got you with the peanut.
Pull out my peanut butter here and get you on your way.
I got my Reese's cup.
to the hospital. All right, so a private jet that ran off a runway and crashed through a fence before bursting into flames at a Texas airport. Hold on. Had not been flown since December, and investigators are looking into the maintenance performed on the plane, federal authorities said on Thursday.
What does that have to do with it?
Why is this interesting news?
I'm kind of with Derek on that, but I do know the backstory on that. They were going to the Boston Red Sox game, right?
I don't have any of that.
What I heard.
However, apparently there was a heavy braking event.
Now, it would be interesting if a chimpanzee was flying it.
Or a chimpanzee. No. If one flew into the motor like Sully had, and then we had a new national hero.
Well, then it would be like Wizard of Oz, flying monkeys.
Well, Corey would like it.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Why would I like it?
God, you like Wizard of Oz?
No.
Oh,
He likes everything gay.
That's right. Yes.
Fuck, I do.
Wait, what?
Corey likes
We love you, Corey.
Don't be projected on me, Derek.
We love you. We love you.
Corey loves.
Corey loves.
Derek Martinez loves Corey.
Got to wait in line.
So what else you got? Anything? Are you done?
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Well, that's it for Hope. Hope's done with her news. She's sick of the news for the day. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about, though. The first thing we're going to talk about is the laundry's done.
Yay! Wait.
Well, that's why I didn't talk about that, because you already said you were going to talk about it.
And
I didn't want to steal your thunder. Like I
want
time.
to. No, it's fine. You can still thunder. It's all good. So, anyways, Corey and me wrote
Something special.
a special song
Tribute song.
to remember them by. It goes, step one, you have to rent a van to ride across this country's wild lands. Then a blonde-haired bitch who talks all the time. Oh, God, she's still talking. Well, you try to keep it on the road. She's yelling, punches have been thrown, swerving over the lines, and still she complains. You wonder why you came, man. Did I go wrong with my girlfriend? I've got her all alone with no witnesses. She called the cops on me last night. God, I hate my hashtag van life. No, you don't like it?
No, it's not your best work.
Well, there's more.
Let her know that she's a bitch, 'cause after all, she is a bitch. No, there'll be no defense. Knowing that, God, Corey, your writing's awful.
You're reading awful.
Lay down a list of what is wrong. All she did was bitch and moan and squeeze until there's no pulse. Yeah, you squeeze until there's no pulse. What, you don't like this?
No.
I'm not doing anything.
It's terrible.
Oh, fine. You know
Look,
what?
even-
I have had zero help from her, and she's done nothing to come along and plan.
Eat your Chinese food.
Yeah, eat my Chinese food. No planning.
I'm sorry.
Her, Brian, they both lay out. They won't plan anything. They won't write new parody music.
I
with me.
told you
Won't find old parody music.
I had a perfect idea and you wouldn't listen to it.
What?
Oh, let's hear it.
Now.
My idea was that we could talk about it, but it was actually for a new podcast.
Oh.
Another podcast was what I was talking
Yeah,
about.
it was nothing to do with the new. We need the new parody music. And me and Corey had this idea today. We thought it was funny. Get poo-pooed on by Hope.
It's not your best work.
It's not my best work. I'm aware of that, but it's
And the
relevant.
cats.
It's been a while.
It's not as good as Who Lives in a Body Bag Under the Sea, Lacey Peterson. I mean, I can't beat that. It's hard to do.
Just saying. It's better days. There were better days.
Okay. So Travis Tritt wants to be relevant again.
Where is Travis?
When has he ever been relevant?
It's dead.
Well,
Dead
many,
end.
many
Right.
years ago, but apparently now he's all upset because he found out he was playing at a venue that required COVID restrictions. So now he's being a bitch about it.
Well, he has
Well,
to.
That's what he is anyway.
No, seriously, he has.
He's a
to.
troublemaker. Have
He
you
is
ever
so-
seen him in person?
He is
Travis
so.
Trent, you want to come on and talk about it? I'm sure you do.
Derek's ready to fight you, Travis. I don't know what you
That's
did
what
to Derek.
Derek. That's what Derek does. God, you remember we went to that wrestling match? Derek wanted to fight, and you left
Oh.
me with him. You left me
You had a good time.
right there next to where
You
all
didn't
these
like my
wrestlers-
song.
Well,
That-
he didn't
that-
either.
No, they thought that I was part of the show.
But he had the little cats dancing.
I seen.
And I'm sitting here.
I'm the gay one.
I'm
Those are my money cats.
It's what?
When they wave, I make money.
How does that even work?
It's neon.
Oh,
Neck or something like Neko Mane cats or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it is. See 'em?
I see.
Does it matter if you're the one that actually calls them to wave? Because you just press
Yeah.
that.
Here, you
No, I
wait.
started it. It keeps on going though, because
You got to like face them at the door though. It's like feng shui or
What?
something. Yeah. Look.
Chinese
Yeah, I
culture.
didn't become a billionaire until I bought these.
That's what it was. Is that what we've got to do? We've got to
We
buy.
need to buy some.
We've got to buy waving cats.
Tony, get over here.
What if I teach my cat to wave?
Not the same.
I would say you'd probably become a thousandaire.
Oh, thousandaire.
Thousandaire. Okay.
But yeah, Travis Tritt thinks he's got to. He's doing this to get attention.
But
That's
he
period.
has
Yeah.
to. He has
Well,
to.
you know,
Yeah,
he's
sure.
already tried pimping his daughter.
What?
Excuse me. You got to elaborate on
Yeah,
that.
there's got to
Travis,
be
So
more
you
to
can't
this.
just throw that out
She
there.
looks like a, I don't know. She looks like a whore to me.
So she looks like one.
So
So
how's
she
that
must
got
be-
to do? Yeah.
She looks like a duck, walks like a duck. She's a duck.
Sucks like a duck.
Whatever it takes to
That
be
duck
relevant.
face.
I mean, that's totally what it is. Is he's trying to remain relevant?
Well, no, he has to because he cannot have the possibility of losing a single person who still likes his music.
There's not a single person who
He doesn't
still
make
likes
music.
What's that? He's not making music.
But those people who think that the old days were better.
The people
Well,
are
you
still
know,
going
I
to
don't
be
even
at bars.
know that. Have you ever seen Travis Tritt in person?
No.
No.
I've seen him in person several times. I don't even
Has
think
he
he's a
stalked
real
him?
person. I think he's a robot.
The thing
The
about
ball
Travis
bat.
Tritt, okay, I hate to point this out. Travis Tritt's going to be playing the same shows Travis Tritt was going to play beforehand because they're at free venues that nobody's going to pay
The
fucking money
Hiwassee
to go
Mountain
see.
Fair.
Yeah, there's going to be at a fucking fair somewhere because nobody will pay money.
We're Bailey the Bearcat's
Right.
more
People-
interesting.
People paid money to see a damn bear cat ride a fucking motorcycle with a chainsaw, and
I don't think we
I
should.
And I'm not going to lie. My mama's going to be mad at me when she hears this because she loves Travis Tritt.
oh,
Was she gonna pay money to go see him?
take her to get her ears
No,
checked.
that means I will probably pay the money to go.
Oh, okay. Take her to get her ears
Well,
checked.
no, I wouldn't. It ain't gonna be safe. You ain't playing no non-COVID field venues.
Well, we're not going to anything right now. I mean,
I don't blame
it's
you.
not worth it.
I mean, but that's
No.
the thing is this freaking Travis Tritt. Who would have went? I mean, in 1995, nobody would have went.
So, kind of going on the same thing here. All right. I don't know if y'all heard about this. Okay. I guess this kind of goes back to news. I didn't really think it was news enough to be news segment worthy.
Right?
But so, my husband's a fan of NASCAR
Yeah.
so much that he went and got COVID from it.
Yeah. He's got a "Let's Go Brandon" tattoo now, right?
Well, no. So he's telling me about this, and it was so funny because he's telling me about this poor woman who's like, she heard exactly what it said, but it's
Right.
like, oh yeah, they're saying "Let's go, Brandon." Instead they're saying "Fuck Joe Biden."
Well, now, in her defense, I've been there, the place that she was at, not like broadcasting or anything. You can't fucking understand anything those people say,
Well, you can't
Because they-
understand what they say anyway.
right? But they
They
have
all
a
sound
mic.
like boomhowers.
Like what they
it
heard,
Talladega?
there's a mic at the grandstand that's right there in the people for the crowd
Oh,
noise.
okay.
So she couldn't hear what they were saying. I mean, it's not like they're portraying.
I guess I just
So-
I don't understand.
Well,
why-
Derek, when you raced, you went to NR. You've been to NRA, NRA,
NHRA.
NHRA. right?
Yes, I raced in the NHRA.
Okay, you've raced with them. You know what I'm talking about. In the press box, they have a mic right there at the people, so it gets crowd noise, right or wrong.
But it's not the press box.
It's the people's mic.
No, she
Right,
was
it's the
press
people's
box.
I
mic
understand
because they
she
wanna
was
hear
not. She was not in the press box, but that's where all this shit that we record with, they have it too. It's all in the press box, being beamed to a satellite somewhere. So the microphone that was picking up crowd noise was nowhere near her.
All right, I'm gonna go into the other room and start yelling, "Let's go, Brandon!" And we'll see if you can hear what I say.
I mean, you're still yes, but not when it's 30,000 fucking people.
I don't know.
I don't even know who Brandon is.
They said "fuck Joe Biden," and that's what they were chanting at the NASCAR event,
Where was this?
Talladega.
Oh, I was
And
right.
these are the people that claim to be Christians too, right?
Yes,
Yes,
Well,
you
you
know.
can claim all sorts of things. Don't
Right.
make you one.
just like
You're right.
Blake is a tan, skinny, well-haired man.
That's right.
Well,
Yeah, I identify as a skinny Middle Eastern sheik.
We saw some.
With all the money to go with it.
So that's right. Got my oil money.
I'm looking at Travis Tritt's Twitter right now.
They're ready to fight Travis Tritt.
He put a
Someone else challenged.
he put a picture up and it says "serving up ass, whooping who's
What?
next."
Wait, what? Please
It
repeat
says
that.
"serving up ass, whooping who's next." Oh
Corey,
no, let me read it again. Serving up ass whoopings. Who's next? I was reading it totally wrong. I thought he was serving up ass.
what's he doing? Where's he at? The nursing home fighting people or something? I mean, he's got to be
looks
106.
he looks like a mortician did his makeup.
Probably did.
He's going to join his career soon.
Travis Tritt. Let me tell you something about the dead man.
Oh, Blake, you did see Travis Tritt in person one time
Oh,
at the Falcons game at the halftime show.
you're right. I did. I did. Yeah, that was not a.
We were there.
Yes. Back when you worked for the company that will not be named.
That's correct.
Yes. Derek doesn't
They
like
used to
them
send us
anymore.
to Falcons game. The
Blue
Falcons
Oval.
training
We'll call
camp.
them Blue Ovals. What we'll
Blue
call them.
Oval,
Undisclosed
Yeah.
company.
undisclosed oval.
Yeah.
It's really red circle, isn't it?
Red Circle. No, it's Cobra. Derek used to work for Cobra.
Well,
Red
kind of.
lasers?
I mean, kind of. Yeah.
Yes. Jack Cobra.
No, I think it was Gary Cobra.
Gary Cobra. Cobra. So anyways. Yeah, but I mean, Travis Tritt's just trying to look. Here's the thing: he's trying to edge in on Eric Clapton's movement, yeah,
Which collapsed on its
and
face.
and Van Morrison.
Which isn't Van Morrison dead?
I wish
Gets
apparently
COVID.
not.
I don't even know who that is.
he sang "Brown Eyed
Brown-Eyed
Girl"
Girl.
like 100 years
million
ago,
Oh, okay.
and he's still relevant for some reason.
It was a
Not.
terrible song.
I like the song "Brown Eyed Girl." But,
No. His
Oh yeah, it was
like
pretty
his
bad.
COVID song, pro COVID song,
Yeah, it's not good.
pro dying from COVID song.
Bro, go catch COVID song. It's go
COVID
catch
anthem.
COVID anthem.
Gonna go lick some doors. COVID don't exist.
Before the
Don't
podcast last
prove
week, I didn't even know Rick
that
James
it's
was
wrong.
a singer.
You didn't know Rick James was a singer?
What did you think he did? Porn?
Super
Good
freak.
God, y'all.
I thought he was just a
Wasn't that Rick-
pimp or something. I didn't know.
That was not James Brown.
Yes, that was.
No.
What you just did was James Brown.
Blake and I hung out with.
We
James
did
Brown
hang
one
out with
time.
James Brown. Ain't no doubt about that. One
So
time.
we were up at the Java station where we used to hang
Chinese
out all the
food.
I
time.
thought you went to eat Chinese food with him.
We did. Where did we went to
No,
the,
listen. We went to Copper River with him.
no, we couldn't get in at Copper River because they
Oh
remember
yeah, that
the-
was me. I went to Copper River with him. We
yeah,
went.
we went to
Derek
Lynn's
held
Garden.
out with him, hung out with him.
He
many
did. Derek
times.
went multiple times. Like our father was pissed that we hung out with James Brown.
Oh,
His
my daddy
mother-
said he was going to kill me.
Why?
But it's James Brown. I mean, he had a cocaine problem.
He didn't want me hanging out with the black
So-
man.
What's wrong?
He had a cocaine problem. He didn't
So?
want us around him. So
So?
He was wild.
it's true.
So?
He was dead like 2 years later. So I mean, you know,
That's like that would be like Emma Watson's family getting upset because she went and hung out with Al Gore and showed her
I'm sure
bra.
they
I mean,
are
God,
upset.
What kind of Puritan nonsense is this?
Al Gore.
bullshit.
on
I
the
guess I know
podcast,
why. I
reach
know
out
why
to
they
me.
got ran out of England.
welcome to the Puritan Love Hour, where we only talk about pure and happy thoughts.
Because they were fucking assholes to everyone.
Well, there went that. Corey shot that out the window. So Kanye's officially done it. He got his paperwork back this week. He's no longer Kanye West. He's Yeet Yeet the retard. I mean, Yee
Ye the retard.
Yee the retard.
Isn't that some redneck stuff? Yee.
No,
I don't know. Maybe.
no.
Yeah.
Basically, Kanye.
There's
Oh.
a song called Yee Yee or something.
But that was from even before that. That was from a rap song from like when I was in high school. So over 10 years ago, there was a rap song where there was like yeet yeet. You know,
What?
and they
Well, I
kept
think that
saying,
was
"Oh."
Yeet. Yeet. Y-E-E-T.
Yeah, but then it got shortened to yee yee.
Oh, when the rednecks got a hold of it.
Well, no, because people don't enunciate anymore.
Oh, gotcha.
Like I'm walking.
Rapunzel was bored of waiting.
Oh dear
for
God!
Yes,
Why is
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel?
Urban Dictionary says a word Yee Yee, an exclamation used by hunters, fishers, and other country folk when just about anything happens.
But this is just one yee. Hear
Oh,
ye!
there's one Yee?
Hear ye!
Is this it?
What?
The song y'all were talking about?
Mm.
What
isn't
is
even
this?
No, I was thinking of the
No.
Ludacris song. I think it's called Red Light District, which is yeet,
Red
yeet,
Light District.
while you all in my ear talking a whole bunch
Oh.
of shit that I ain't trying to hear. Get back, motherfucker. You don't know me like that.
Get back, get back.
That one.
I
In
don't
the
have
Red Light
it.
District.
I don't have that.
So basically, he just dropped the con from his name.
Yes.
So go to Tropic Thunder and the movie Tropic Thunder. It was like at the very end. The
It's all
credits were
good.
done to
We're
that,
not-
If you're that curious about
Right.
that song.
No, I was just trying to figure out because I looked up the Yee Yee song and this Burma boy came
Excuse
up.
me.
I'm just
Is that
telling you, this
what
one
you're
came
just
up.
listening to?
Is he like Middle Eastern?
I mean,
I mean, no, I think Burma's like India or somewhere.
it's
Same
definitely
thing.
Africa. He's
South.
definitely from Africa.
Oh,
You know-
Burna.
You know,
Yeah, he
what's-
looks like a good cotton picker.
Oh wow!
Whoa! Wow!
And
Didn't
now,
say that.
yeah,
Derek's
we'll
gonna
be
go
on Fox Nation before we know it.
Derek's gonna go to a Travis Tritt concert.
He's going to out Travis the
That's
Tritt.
what I was channeling my inner Travis Tritt.
Oh, okay.
Wanting some ass whoopings.
Hey, if you look at the back there, Derek is being festive. He's got a ghost on the wall.
Where's it at? Over here?
Yeah, right there. Right there's your ghost.
I don't see it.
You don't see the ghost on the wall back there? He's pointing at it. He's literally pointing at the
Oh, I
ghost.
see it way up there
Oh,
on the
Yeah.
I
shelf.
can't see it on my
Oh, okay.
cameras
Hope so.
because it says Mike muted is in the way.
Oh,
Mike muted.
Mike muted.
Mike,
No, I'm going to say, I mean, that was an insensitive comment I made, but you know, it was a joke. But when I was a,
Look, this is the Fat Bald and White podcast. Everything we say is insensitive.
that was
okay.
when I
was
was
certainly,
a teacher, when I was a teacher, my best students were the black students. They still speak to me today. They still come up and hug me today. The white ones don't give a care that I exist, but the black ones do. So
it's
thank
'cause
you, black
sucked
people.
As a teacher.
no. It's because I bet this is what my bet is. Okay, it's because of the fact that he didn't pay special close attention to them and make them feel extra special.
No, it's probably because Derek was trying to fight him the whole damn time. He's like, come at me, bro. Come at me.
I wasn't trying to fight. I wasn't trying to fight third graders. What are you talking about?
So Derek, tell us. You were
They
talking.
need it.
They need their ass beat.
Some
you
of
were
them might
telling me this week about a blonde girl who went and shot up a black guy in his house. Tell me about this. What's going on there?
Well, I didn't even know anything about this, and a lot of the listeners may have heard about this, but back in 2013 or 2018, this blonde chick with big tits, who was a cop in Dallas,
Oh, so she was a cop.
she was a cop.
Oh, I just thought she was
Just
blowing all the time.
Supposedly,
She can do both.
she walked
Broken.
into the wrong apartment.
Oh
She
wait,
got
I
it.
remember this story.
She was drunk. She was drunk and she was off duty, and she thought she was going into her apartment, and she was too stupid to realize that her keys were. I mean, because clearly she's trying to put her key in the door and it's not working, and that wasn't enough indication to tell her she was at
And
the wrong
she was
fucking
beating
door.
on the door. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in.
And if you live alone,
Yeah,
who's letting you in?
right.
And then she
Right.
busts the door open, like breaks down this poor black guy's door, and he's
Who's
sitting.
like her neighbor. And
he-
they had,
yeah.
like,
He's
beef.
right.
He's
He's a
sitting at his-
floor above her or something, and he's sitting on the couch eating ice cream in his underwear.
and she shoots him dead.
And she
That's
only got
ridiculous.
5 years.
No, she only got 10, but she'll be out in 6, and that's absolutely ridiculous. I don't care. I mean, the
Why is
only
she not,
reason
like, Why
why
are
is
we
she not
putting her
on the-
down?
on death row.
Yeah, I mean, Texas don't have a problem killing people.
I don't
You're right.
know.
And she
Apparently,
would
if
be
they
a
bomb
good
the thing,
candidate.
they do.
I mean, that's ridiculous because she shot a black man
She blew the judge in.
and
Blue
she's
lives matter.
blonde with a big set of tits.
Blue lives
She
matter.
only got 10 years. That's ridiculous. She should have
Fucker.
got life. She should have got death. A life.
I'm not a
life.
fan.
I don't
I-
care if you're gay, lesbian, black, or whatever. Burmese. You know, if you kill somebody, you should face the death penalty.
You know what?
I'd say I don't
Hold
like
on.
death penalty. I think
Hold
this
on.
fate's worse, but
I'm gonna say this though. You know what? I'm happy that that black guy ate that ice cream though, because you know what? I've often thought when I went to, I'm sitting here like, yeah, man, I need to lose weight, and I eat a salad, and I'm like, God, what if I died and this is the
This is
last
the
fucking
last
thing
thing
that
I
I ate?
It's a really horrible thing that she did. I mean,
But I mean, it could have been worse. I mean, he could have been sitting there eating like a peanut butter
That's
and
a-
water
well, it's-
crisp sandwich
well,
or
it's
something.
That's a
pretty-
question. Let
it's
me
pretty
ask you.
bad. He ended up dead. So
it is. Somebody bust into your
I mean,
house and
it's,
shoot
it's
you.
horrible. Somebody busted into his home,
Let me
his
just ask
safe
you this.
haven, and she was a cop and thought she could do whatever in the hell she wanted to do because she was a cop. It doesn't work that way.
This ain't
Obviously, it
MSNBC,
It
Derek.
did.
Obviously, it does.
It did. Yeah.
Well,
Derek.
it did work that way, but it's not supposed to work that
Where
way.
you been? It's always worked that way.
Let me ask you a question. Let's say
Just
you're
because
sitting on-
someone's a cop makes them right.
Well, that's like that
Yes.
that weirdo from Sanford, the creepy looking kid that raped that girl
Oh,
in the
yeah,
alley
yes.
of the bar, like literally drug her out into the alley of the bar and just started raping her. I
From
mean, he only got like
Sanford.
6 months of
Oh,
probation.
Sanford. I thought you meant Sanford and Son.
No,
Oh,
no,
I
no,
did
no,
too.
no,
I
I
was
was
like,
like,
what?
what character that was? I was like,
what?
And-
I thought, was that Lamont
no.
or Fred?
and
You big
Esther?
dummy.
Why you gonna rape that white girl?
No, let me ask you a question though. Let's say you're sitting on the couch and
Eating your ice cream.
eating your ice cream. Somebody bust up in your house. Not eating ice cream, but you're eating something. Okay, it's your last meal.
Mm.
All right, and someone busts up in your house and shoots you. What do you want your last meal to actually be?
I know what it is. Okay.
Okay.
I want it to be Bluebell vanilla ice cream with a big old spoonful of Peter Pan peanut butter right in the middle. That is just damn good eatings right there.
I
Well,
want
you're
it
in
to
luck,
be-
though.
What would it be, Derek? What you
I
got?
want it to be a 16-ounce sirloin from Texas Roadhouse, medium well,
Uh,
with loaded mashed potatoes with plenty of sour cream, with some rattlesnake bites on the side.
the hell are rattlesnake bites? That sounds
You've
like,
had them. They're like the diced jalapenos and cheese fried.
oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
We've
okay.
had them a million times.
Corey. Someone's getting ready to bust up in your house.
I want like
Cap
the
you.
most diabetes-inducing thing.
Because he'll be
I
slipping,
mean, because what the hell?
he'll be slipping off into a diabetic coma before
Well,
the
I don't
bullet
know.
hits him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bleed out before my
No, no,
pancreas
'cause-
gets a chance.
No, I want it so that way I might all that sugar might thicken the blood, so I'll bleed out slower, and I can enjoy it longer.
Oh God.
So wait, why am I lucky? You said I'm lucky. Why am I lucky, Corey?
Because we've got just the meal for you.
Really? There's Bluebell vanilla in there?
No,
No.
there is vanilla,
It
and we
ain't
do
Blue-
have peanut pan.
It ain't Bluebell.
We do have Peter Pan.
It
peanut
ain't
butter.
Bluebell homemade vanilla.
I am by it.
It might as well be fucking shit.
Probably is.
I mean, seriously, it might as well be fucking shit. If it ain't Bluebell homemade vanilla.
All right. So if it was my last meal, this is not an
Bluebell
easy
does make
pick.
good ice cream though.
Oh God. I want the Big Ben. No, fuck it. I want the
Can I
Philly
add bourbon to
cheesesteak.
mine too?
Yes, you can add bourbon. I want the Philly cheesesteak from Brother John's.
I've never ate that.
That's the if I had to have something that this was the last thing I was going to eat, I think it. Okay, here's my reasoning.
From Brother John's.
Yeah, from Brother John's.
I like Brother John's.
I do too.
I don't think I've ever ate there.
Yeah.
Wow, it's like a Toccoa institution.
No, but I don't like.
Well, every
Tacos.
time I go to eat there, they're closed.
That is a problem.
Getting
That's
and
why.
catching them is
That's
a trick.
why it's on my
I mean,
list of things
they
to
don't
eat
have-
before I
They
die.
have like this sign on the door that says sometimes we're open to 4, other days we close at 3, but sometimes we don't open at all. But sometimes we may stay open to 7.
Oh, did you see? Have you been to
You might as
Taco
well just
Bell
put
in town lately?
hours.
Have you been to Taco Bell in town lately?
I've been
They
to
just
the one in
randomly
Livonia.
close.
Yeah, it's like there's a sign up that says we may be open.
They don't have
So much for
anybody.
always open
Nobody wants to work there.
or open
I
late.
mean, it's true. Yeah.
Everybody
So
got
you cannot eat.
everybody got pissed off when that girl got an award for working there, and they
What?
made a big deal about it.
What?
There was some girl from the high school that, the person that stole my name,
No,
gave her an award for working.
The
you'll have.
person that stole her name. Do I
Yeah,
know
she's
this
not gonna
person?
go into that.
No, we're not going into that.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into that.
But it's just it was just like, and then
I know the person that Blake and I stole her hubcaps.
Wait a minute. Same person?
Is
No.
this- no, not the same person.
No,
This
not
is
the
some
same person.
crazy girl that said I was sitting in front of her house
Yeah,
in a
that's
black
not the
Ford
same girl.
Ranger
Not the same girl.
wearing a cowboy hat and smoking a cigar.
hey,
You might not want to like announce your crimes on air.
hey, do you remember?
Statutes
I'm not-
ran.
I'm not a lawyer,
The
but
No,
statues
no.
ran.
Don't do it.
Statutes ran. It's
Don't
good.
do it. Anyway, they'll find something. You just ask Bill Cosby.
Yeah,
they'll
that's right.
get you.
They'll find something. They want you that
Oh, they
bad. They'll
coming
get
after-
you.
They
Oh,
they-
We're speaking of
But
rapists.
they were coming after me, and
They
Blake
were,
followed
Lord
them
knows.
halfway to the house, and they turned around halfway and went back.
Speaking of rapists, what
Bill
about this
Cosby?
rape train in Philly?
People all over the world
Join hands,
start a rape train. Rape train.
So, anyways, apparently on the train to work, this girl was getting raped, and people just broke out their phones
Come
and
on, ride
videoed
that
it.
train.
That's absolutely ridiculous. That shows you the downfall of society and how
I don't
people
think
are.
it does.
They're-
This is my stance on it. What I
If
think
there's
happened-
a girl getting raped on a train,
I
I don't
don't-
care who she
look,
is. I'm
I-
going to intervene and I'm going to stop it.
They're filming
I'm
a
not-
porno.
yeah, that's what.
That's
no,
the problem.
seriously,
That's the
I
problem.
think-
Everybody wants to get out their phone and record this bullshit
I don't want to record
instead of
it
doing
either. I want to
something
do
and standing for what's right.
No, I think that the issue here is I think the issue is that this is probably because even the law enforcement now is like, well, we don't know if it's a rape or not, but she was saying it was because apparently she got on with the guy. She was, having, they were flirting, they were touching each other. So
Look, consensual sex apparently only matters so long as you continue to say yes. So you can say 50 million yeses, but the minute you say
You
no,
say no, that's not consensual anymore.
it doesn't, and that's the problem.
Or
that
you don't even have
apparently-
to say it.
And and the problem is that apparently it can be too late. It can already be while you've been penetrated, and then it
I don't,
automatically.
if you tell somebody to
doesn't-
stop, that means stop.
no, but no, that's just the issue though, is they're not telling people to stop. They're deciding after the fact that they're raped.
They're like, oh, that wasn't as good as I
Yeah.
hoped it
They're
was.
already
rape.
they're like, oh yeah, let's do it. And then the minute it's in there, it's like, oh, I don't want to do this.
Like that girl that
Stop,
messed all
stop.
those lacrosse players up from Duke. You remember that? Like she got them sent to jail, and then she's like, "Oh well, I actually just went over to have sex with them."
Well, she should be prosecuted.
Oh, she did get prosecuted, but I
Um,
mean, that's still it's
that's why
ridiculous.
I don't like this term consensual sex. I think it should be contractual sex.
Yeah, you.
I
committed to
agree.
that. You got to
Sign a
sign.
contract, be done with it.
That's
Yep.
right.
And it's like, look, they breached
The
first.
coital contract.
I start, they signed, I signed, we're good. I
The
can't help it
terms
that
were laid
they,
out.
it's their fault.
So
Then you can sue them for breach of contract.
It'll be like one of them Ursula contracts.
What do you wanna get?
Mermaid.
could
Turn-
you
Turn
imagine
into
though?
seaweed.
Could you imagine being on a bus and that taking place
Oh,
anywhere, or a train and that taking place like?
I don't like mass transit.
I don't either. This is part of the reason why. I mean,
Like they're the only people that's ever had sex on a damn train.
no, I get it. I understand, but I'm just saying that. I mean, this is like a freaking MARTA train. It's not like it's a.
yeah, this is nasty. It's already nasty.
Yeah, you might catch
Hobo
something.
urine.
Yeah.
What's because the hobos are in there jacking off and urinating everywhere.
Yeah,
anyway.
that's going on their OnlyFans.
I always
it's
have
like,
to
could you
ask a
imagine-
question: would I lick the seat
Could you,
before I
could
said
you
something?
imagine? Could you imagine having sex with someone in the elevator in Charleston?
No. For one, that elevator in Charleston, if you rocked
Nothing
too
on
much, that some bitch is
elevator.
liable to go fucking 3 stories to the ground.
It smelled like piss.
It did.
It smelled like R.
The-
Kelly sheets.
And then that one, the glass elevator.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, that thing was terrifying.
That's what
All the way up,
it
like
sounded like the TARDIS dying.
screaming in pain. Please, God.
Put me out of my misery. And it never improved the whole time I was out there. Either.
Well,
it just
that's-
got worse.
They weren't going to fix it
No,
ever.
no.
That was not in the plans.
That's why I always tried to park on the same level that I could just enter the school in. Use their elevator.
So in Haiti, shit's just getting worse there.
Well, yeah, it's Haiti.
We've got some
It's one of those
missionaries.
shithole countries.
Got some missionaries that. Why in the world would you go somewhere that you know that there's about a 60% chance you're going to get kidnapped?
They're doing
Why would
God's
you
work.
go somewhere that you know that no matter what you do, there's nothing you can do that's going to help any of these people?
Look, I hate that. Okay,
And in fact,
let's-
and in fact, the fact of you being there, and if they do try to get help from you, they're probably going to get murdered the minute you leave.
let's address what Corey just said. Corey said they're doing God's work. Okay,
What God?
no.
Loki?
Here's my
Yes.
question.
They're
Here's my
like
question to
Amish
them.
Mennonites
No,
or something.
Here's my whole question to them. They know
They
that
don't know.
no. God gave you enough sense to run from something that's a problem.
That's going to hurt you. That's correct. I
Okay.
agree with that.
Why in the hell would you go to a problem knowing they just shot the fucking president in that country?
They
Well,
don't
here's
know
the
that.
problem
They're
I have
Amish.
with this.
The Bible doesn't say these things.
I'm gonna let
Here's
it
the
shine.
problem I have with this.
Little light of
They don't watch
mine.
TV,
I'm
Blake.
gonna let it shine. Let it shine.
Okay,
let
Hope's
it
got her
shine, let it
African American
I'm out.
What now? What
They
do you
don't have
got?
electricity.
shine. All they have is their little Christian lights.
What were you saying, Derek? What were you saying?
The problem with churches today is we focus.
They got a lot of
They
problems.
focus too much on helping people overseas when we have people here in the United States living in under bridges, that can't pay their bills, can't buy their medicines. We have
That
senior
is not.
citizens.
That's not true.
That
not
is true.
What?
No, it's not true. There's actually a lot of the churches around here now are doing missionary trips to Kentucky
Yeah, well,
Well,
that's
that's
true.
good.
and West Virginia.
That's true, but like I said, we're sending way too much money overseas. Let's take care of everybody here before
No,
we
because those
focus
people,
on.
those people
But
are losers.
Look at
Yeah, they
I
know
don't-
them.
what's Billy Graham's son's name?
Chase.
Franklin, right?
Franklin Graham.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at Franklin Graham. He runs a multi-billion-dollar charity that he skims 120 million a year off
well,
the top.
look at Olston. He locked the people out of the
Right.
church.
Okay, but and then he sends beehives to poor countries and says, "Here's some honey
And goats.
and goats."
Yeah.
Yeah. And then but 90% of what you give to them goes to what is it?
To their
Samaritan
salary.
Right, goes to their salaries.
Mhm.
And then you got Joel
And
Joel
Tammy
Olston.
and Tammy Faye Baker's muffin
You've got
chocolate
Factory.
cake.
you've got Joel Olston,
Muffin tops.
who when a fucking hurricane comes, locks people out of the church so they can drown outside and not get in his
Well-
was it Lakewood amphitheater,
Well, if
whatever
you
the hell
think
it
about
was.
it, the best preachers and the ones who do it for the real reasons and they're true don't make any salary at all. They work another job. They wouldn't
gonna say,
accept
good
the
luck
dime for
finding
the
them.
church.
Yeah, but that's the thing is they're so few and far between now. I mean, like most
They
preachers
are.
now, most preachers are making
If I was
70
a preacher, I wouldn't be paid anything from the church.
I
I,
couldn't
wouldn't
be a
feel right
preacher.
because you would be doing God's work.
Well, that's the thing though.
I mean, can
it's
you
these
put a
folks-
price on God's work?
Yeah, but
Well, they
see,
can.
Yeah,
the
they do.
problem
It's about
is-
75 a year.
the problem is that everybody has made everything else too political and they've let politics come into the church, and so the minute that the preacher doesn't agree or wants everybody in his congregation to be healthy and wear a mask, then he's done pissed off half of his congregation and they're throwing him out on the street.
We got to put together that murder board again, so we know where
Pull it
how
out,
we
pull it
got.
out.
To where-
Look,
But no. Okay, so back to these were Amish people.
Amish and Mennonites, yes.
I love all
How did
this
they get
Mennonite.
there? How did they
On
horse
a
and
19
buggy?
on a 19 no
yeah, they
an
caulked it
1880s.
and floated it across like the Oregon Trail.
Forged the
No.
ocean.
no they did like ants and they just made a flotilla of
Oh, okay.
themselves. Floated over.
The Lord guided them.
Good gosh.
It was an
Could you
18
imagine
it was
being
an
an
eight-
Amish?
It was an 1880s steamboat.
Could
See,
you
what
imagine?
they did was they took their wagon
1880
train. They took their
steamboats.
wagon train all the way down to the Yucatan, and
Okay.
then allowed the Gulf Stream to carry them to Haiti.
Could you imagine being an Amish? And now suddenly you're in a fucking television studio
Their
where
captain,
they're threatening you to kill you.
their captain was Steamboat Willie.
I mean, they've already stole your soul with their
Yeah, I mean, you're screwed. Just go ahead and shoot me. My soul's caught in the television camera that you took
Yeah.
pictures of me.
Mennonites aren't that way though.
Are they not?
No.
They're not that. They're like diet Amish. Amish Zero or
It's
something.
okay. They're not even diet Amish. They're like it's like trying to say that the Seagram's peach fuzzy navel is anything close to an actual like freshly made fuzzy. It's like completely different things.
What the fuck are you even talking about?
I don't know
No,
what
like
that's
It's like talking about
it's not
fuzzy
even-
navels.
It's not even diet. It's
There's
just
my
like-
mind blown, baby.
No, it's like if you go to Domino's and get a pizza, and then you go to Walmart and buy the little 98-cent pizza. Like, yes, it's technically
leave
the
Tony's
same
alone.
thing, but it ain't the same thing.
You leave Tony's pizzas out of this.
It's not even Tony's.
Oh,
It's great
so-
value.
Oh,
I heard a new phrase this week that aggravated the shit out of me and it's bothered me.
What?
The new phrase is called inspiration porn.
Which
Wait,
is,
what?
Inspiration porn.
Is that like rape train stuff?
No, it's not got anything to do with it's not has nothing to do with sex. Okay,
Well,
so
okay, but it's
hold
got the
on.
word porn. in
It does, but it's about the glorification of special needs people. And particularly that they were
That's the
talking about.
stupidest word to use for.
That's
the
what they're
glorification
calling it.
of special
But
needs people.
That's
That's
they were talking about-
degrading.
They were talking about what's the Helen Keller play? Water, Helen, water. What is that?
Worker.
Miracle Worker. Okay. They were talking about that and how, you know, it doesn't portray all the bad things that Helen Keller had to go through. It only portrays the good things she went through.
Is that
I'm
like-
sure that's true.
So
is that like kind of like Ray, where they didn't show the fact that like when Ray Charles was a baby that he got basically thrown into a fire pit and that's why he lost his
yeah,
eyes.
that's exactly what they're talking about. Is it's all about how, you know, people with special needs are great. They're great, but it doesn't show the downfall of them or the bad thing about it. Like,
And I will agree with that.
Oh,
I used to work with people and kids with special needs, and they are great people. I
Yeah, but what I'm
there's
saying is
no genuine
everybody-
inside, you know, but you don't know what they go through. They go
right,
through a
every
lot.
single person has bad shit that goes on in their
So
life.
You're
the
right,
miracle
you're right.
workers of porn.
But
Yes,
you got to think
What they're calling it.
a lot
Wait,
of those
no.
in their mental state. It's
No.
really it's worse
No,
than
no,
us
no.
going
All
through
right,
something like
Derek,
that.
stop.
Hope's got to catch up. Hope's lost.
Okay, I don't like. Okay,
Hope's having a brain fart.
did they like? I don't know. Do a new porn where it was like Miracle Worker the porn?
No, they're calling it inspiration porn because it's like glorified. It's like there's okay. So the New York Times has decided.
Kind of the same way that people call it like murder porn.
Yes.
Okay.
But I
So
thought that was porn, though.
No.
I mean,
well, it
was
should be.
It was getting people off.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
But so, anyways, I heard
I mean,
this
is
phrase.
this getting people off?
I heard this phrase this week in the
Watching
New
the
York
Miracle
Times.
Worker or Schindler's
Oh,
List?
Apparently, I mean, no, there's a lot of people out there who watch these movies, like radio and stuff like that, because it gives
Rudy?
them a high on their self because they go, "Oh, at least I'm not that person," and they go because they
So it's like us with Florida Man stories.
yeah, it's like us with
And
Florida
and
man.
Rudy.
So,
We
so they
inspiration-
basically feel better about themselves because
They don't
they
have
didn't
those
face what she did,
Yes.
and they're not blind.
So
right.
okay.
That's
so
the
it's
most
just like-
selfish thing I've ever heard in my life.
So just like whenever
But that's the way people think.
so like
That's
whenever
ridiculous.
I feel when I feel really bad about myself, and then I go to that like the people of Walmart page,
Right. Yeah.
I can feel
that's
better about
that's your
myself.
inspiration porn.
So like, but is that what it would be called?
Yes.
Oh, so it's not just for disabled people. It's
No,
whatever,
it's for whatever,
it's
but they're using, like, primarily they're saying that you're using disabled people to get that across.
Well, no, I'm just using ugly people.
So no, I get it, but I'm just
I
saying.
mean,
that's what
is
they're
the
saying.
federal government going to start
So-
making ugly people a disability?
But I mean, like, this is my thing. Okay, so
Corey.
I grew up in a time where we still used the word retarded. We didn't use the word special needs. Or
Now we use
special.
beep,
Now
beep.
we no. Okay,
Bite,
but
bite,
Yeah.
bite, bite.
my point is that
Yeet, yeet.
we have gone through so much to change the narrative on where we were at. Like we had retarded kids when I was in school that everybody was nice to, everybody included them. And we had to change the word because it was offensive to somebody who doesn't know what the word meant. You know? And that's sort of what they're at here.
Well, retarded
Well, I
is
think-
an actual real
I-
word, and it doesn't necessarily mean like
It
a
means to slow, right?
Yeah, it's
But
slow.
I think
to
the
retard is
problem
to slow.
was how people were using it. Just like
flame retarded.
just like or gay.
It's like fag.
Yeah.
You
Fag.
can't just yell fag out anymore.
Well, no, it got really bad whenever it was like everybody called it faggot.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, that's
Or-
the new thing, though. Inspiration porn.
Yo, you gay?
That's just gay.
So apparently
Retard.
there's a
Can
new
be gay. Can be retarded too. It can be beat.
so there's a new
Bite, bite.
Netflix series out
Gay
that
and
the world
retarded, are
is.
you? Beep, beep.
Look, if you're gonna be throwing fucking insults around, if you're gonna be throwing fucking insults around, do it into the goddamn microphone.
No.
My point goes back to that I was segueing out of that one into another subject. So there's a. I'll just let you do it. You want to run the damn show? You're balding.
But I am not all three.
Oh, okay.
We're not there
There's a
yet.
difference in
Two-thirds.
ding and duh.
So I'm working on a new shirt for the Fat Bald and White Nation here. I'm working on a new shirt. It's got just a picture of Brian where he's like, you know, that the one I'm talking about. And it's going to be like that picture. And it's going to say dingus across the top. I think it's going to be a huge
Listen to
seller.
Corey's too with that. I'm reading.
Yeah. Corey's, I'm reading. Yes.
Let me read this.
Corey's reading.
I'm
face.
reading here.
By the way, we got new Fat Bald and White mugs. Well,
If you'll
He
show it
does.
to the camera.
Fat Bald and White mugs.
My reading face.
It's
What
damn
you need
good.
is stickers to go in your car of
So
all our
we're-
heads.
We're gonna get that's an amazing looking mug though. I mean, can you imagine?
Wow.
I mean, that just makes coffee taste better.
You know what?
Put your
When
ugly
you're-
face on it.
with your
Oh,
eyes, with your
I almost said
eyes
something
bugged
that
out
would make
like
you
that.
mad.
No, hold on. With
You-
your eyes
Go
bugged.
for it. I don't care.
Hold on, Derek.
All right, I'm not going to say it. I've said it before.
I got one first. With your eyes bugged out like that, it looks like Steve Buscemi's your dad.
Oh, well. I like how it's your dad,
Yeah.
not hers.
My eyes aren't bugged out like that.
She can do it. She just doesn't.
That's my reading face.
So, anyways, there's a new Netflix series that the whole world's talking about called Squid Games, and I've not watched it, but I've got an issue with it. I'm not about to like get invested in a series that I have to read every fucking thing that's said because it's all in Korean.
If you're gonna get invested in a series,
If I have to read, I'm going to pick up a fucking book.
I'm
Is
telling
that
you,
like about those cookies people are cutting out?
What?
I thought it was about squids.
Look it up. Tell us what it's about, Derek. You're
No,
the
I typed in Squid Games and it's people cutting like shapes out in cookies.
I have no clue.
I don't know what it is.
And I've seen the challenge like on Instagram and
If you can tell us what a
TikTok
squid
and all
game is,
that.
I mean, I seen like it's been all over the news this week, and
it's like calamari cooking.
I have no clue. But anyway, so basically,
No,
you either
it's
learn to
cookies.
speak. It's cookies.
No, but I don't think the series is that. But why do they call the cookies Squid Games? I'm totally lost.
You and me both,
the squid cookie.
because I'm not going to go learn Korean to be able to watch a series.
So instead, you should just flip it over to Hulu and watch Only Murders in the Building
I haven't.
and see Steve Martin and Martin Short
I know
It was
you've
the best
been.
thing they've done in a while.
I know you've been telling me that I need to go watch that, but
It's
I have not.
it's a good show.
I'm currently watching like old episodes of SNL.
Oh,
Why?
you're on
Why?
Peacock a lot, are you?
Because they're great.
Like, I mean,
How
how
old?
how old are we talking?
Like all the way from the
Who's still alive?
70s,
Yeah,
to
who's in it?
80s.
So when Steve Martin was young,
Right.
Yeah, you
I
ain't
mean,
got up
John
to Norm
Belushi,
You ain't
Dan
got
Aykroyd.
You haven't got to the Norm Macdonald years yet.
Oh, I love those too. I've
Yeah,
watched.
me
I
too.
skip around.
You know,
I really don't like the new ones.
no,
I
the
like
new
the
ones
old
suck.
ones.
I
The
was
new ones
gonna
suck.
say,
And my dream was always to be on Saturday Night Live.
Well,
Guess
we're
what?
the next best thing now. That's
Right.
Fat, bald, and white's the next best thing.
so
Where
go-
you could actually be funny.
Live from Tacoma,
going back
Georgia.
to
It's
Yeet,
Fat, Bald, and White.
Going back to Yee.
going back to Yeet Yeet there. Back it up a little bit.
Okay.
So when Kim Kardashian was on there and hosted the other day, they said that was like one of the worst hosts. And I feel like every time they have a new host on there, they say, God, that was the worst host we've ever had. And
Yep.
then they put another person on there like, God, that's the worst host we ever had. But anyway, she had one funny moment
Okay.
in the entire thing.
She admitted to being a hobbit.
No. She said, she goes, what was it she said? She said, so I am married to a fantastic artist, a billionaire who's a genius. So you know that when I divorce him, it's because his personality sucks. And I was like, I mean, she's right.
Or I want $500 million. I mean, those are the two options.
She's making just as much money off being a hobbit and hiding it.
Back on the Saturday Night Live thing, though, there
They
are
go out and
several
find
people
treasure.
on Saturday Night Live that don't get enough recognition as they should, like Al Franken.
No, Al Franken was great. I mean,
He was brilliant.
I can't. What was that character he had? It was Norman
Smalley.
Stewart. That's right. That was that. Yeah, they overlook stuff like that a lot. And,
Al, if you're listening, we want you on the show.
yeah,
we
we'll
love you.
gladly interview Al Franken and Lewis Black.
yes,
I agree.
Yes.
Who would we interview? Let's
Oh,
let's
we
answer
would
this.
definitely take Phil Hartman if we could.
Well,
Well,
we're
you can't.
gonna have to
I
do some
know.
resurrecting.
And why can't we? It's because Andy
Because
Dick.
Andy Dick fucking murdered Phil Hartman, you bastard.
Natalie Wood.
Rotten
You wanna
hell.
interview Natalie Wood. Oh,
Jerry Springer,
Brian.
we'll take him.
We'll have to get Brian here and Miss Cleo to help patch her through.
Okay, so let's answer the question. Let's shoot through some celebrities we would be glad to interview. Chris Tucker.
Yes.
No.
No. Corey, do it.
Yeah, do you Chris Tucker, Corey? Oh God, he's working on it. He's got to work on it. He's got to get a finger up the nose.
I have to yell away from the camera. I have to yell. I have to project somewhere else.
Well, I just wanted everybody to see it.
Why you got that camera in my face?
There you go, Chris Tucker.
I done told you about that camera in my face. Get out of here.
Oh gosh.
Jackie Chan. Would we interview Jackie Chan?
We wouldn't understand what he said.
Okay.
Nobody
I
understands
wouldn't
the
hear
words
the
that come
interview.
out of his mouth.
Nobody understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. Do it right. Do it right.
No, you can't make me.
You do it. Do it. Do it.
Chris Farley. Yes.
He did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
I
he
know.
wasn't dead.
All the great people are dead.
That's not necessarily true. Jerry
I know.
Seinfeld.
No.
Would we?
I
interview-
I would
interview
interview Jerry
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld in
Jason
a heartbeat.
Alexander.
Oh, duh, Hope's right. Jason Alexander over Jerry Seinfeld.
Michael Richards, I would interview
Oh, shit, yeah.
anybody from Seinfeld.
I don't know. Elaine would probably be
We should have the fat, bald, and white Seinfeld reunion show.
to get them all on. See if
I'm
that's
in.
fun. To get them.
I think it's
What's
one of the
the deal
greatest
with
shows of
fat
all
people?
time. Personally.
Why are they so wide?
Why is there so many fat people on here?
Why is that big fat guy carrying around a peanut?
We'll have to have
You know
Newman
that?
on here too.
Do what?
We'll have to have Newman.
No, I would interview him.
I would.
He would be-
I think I'd like.
He would
to
be
just
funny.
hang out with him. one
Yeah, I
day.
think he would be.
Oh, I would too. What's his name? Wayne Knight.
Yes,
Yeah.
Wayne not.
He's a cool dude.
What about Gary Busey? Would we interview Gary?
Oh,
Busey?
heck yeah. Heck
We
yeah.
already have Larry. What do we need Gary
come
Busey for?
I think we would do a fantastic interview with Gary Busey.
What about Joel Osteen?
No.
I would interview Joel
I
Osteen in a
would.
heartbeat.
You would
I would
interview
drill it.
anybody.
No, that's not true. I would not.
You're a
interview
whore.
anyone.
You know what? Yeah, let's start. Apparently, it's a shorter list.
Okay, Natalie Portman.
Why?
I don't want to hear about being vegan.
We can't remember. We make fun of that.
I don't want to hear about how I'm a vegan for the next 2
What
hours.
if we get her on here and we want her to do like the plant-based burger or whatever?
And then we trick her and it's real
slip it.
meat.
Yes. Yes. And then we tell
Oh.
her and watch her freak
And
out.
maybe she'll
no,
kill
no,
herself.
The best, no, do it even better.
No.
Don't put any meat in it and just tell her that it is.
Tell her that it was him. Oh yeah, that was hamburger.
Show her like
Show
they
her the
used-
picture of the calf that we had, the hamburger. That was him. Yeah.
This is our cow.
This
that
is
we
my
bought
daughter
at-
feeding it.
And this is where we took it to the butcher shop.
Okay, I would. Yeah, Natalie Portman. Never wouldn't want her on.
Meghan Markle.
No, wouldn't interview her.
What about Harry?
No.
They get too much press time, anyways. Who cares? They have enough exposure. Why do we want to give them more exposure? Who cares?
I was gonna say I love when Derek talks. Sometimes it's so fun. Who cares? Cares.
You got Derek worked up.
Put an
Derek's
eye
like,
in there.
Fuck Meghan Merkel. There's
What about Angela Merkel?
damn shame she ain't Diana yet.
Who cares?
But
Let
no,
me sit in this cheer.
his cheer.
That's what I say too.
Wash the dishes. Sit in this
Wash.
cheer
Right cheer.
because I don't.
But no, okay.
cheer.
So you tell me somebody you wouldn't want on the show.
Me?
Oh, she said it.
Okay. Get out. Get out.
Good news. Oh,
I wouldn't want that Garrison attorney on here.
No.
what?
I once upon a time had to be a black attorney named David Garrison to scare someone. Yeah, we don't need to talk to him.
No.
Fake
Once
attorney.
again, I'm gonna have to.
I wouldn't want that hubcap girl on here either.
Are we
Illegally
like celebrities though?
themselves.
Who would you not want to interview?
I don't want Mel Gibson on here.
Yeah, I don't.
Well,
I
I
think-
definitely
Because
don't
you
want
would
Alex
say- you would
Baldwin
say,
because he might
oh,
shoot us.
You'd say you'd slip up and say something stupid like, that guy right there, he's a Jew, and he'd like punch me in the face.
Well, you know, one of my favorite people in the world is a Jew.
Who?
I'm not going to say any
Oh,
names.
Jesus.
You know who it is.
It's Jesus, isn't it?
I love him.
It's Jesus. He got better though. He found Christianity. He founded it, so it's all good.
So is he being sarcastic?
No,
Oh, right.
it's not.
I would.
But no, I'm serious. Like, okay, so we're I've got no answer out of you, Mr. Hope.
I'm thinking.
Well, the people can't.
Tucker-
hear
Okay,
you.
let me think. Who we wouldn't want
Tucker
on the
Carlson.
show?
Tucker Carlson. Okay, why not?
I don't.
Just because you disagree with him, you don't think that you would like.
I think you
enjoy
could have a
being-
good conversation.
I think
I
you
don't
could
know.
argue.
A
I
great
don't
show.
think that you can because I don't think that
Sure.
this confused look
No,
communicates enough.
I can do this. Pull his mic down,
No,
and
he,
you
he's
can
not
talk
gonna say
over
it.
it.
He's not gonna say anything. He's just
So-
gonna sit there and look confused at the camera, like a deer in the headlights.
Gary Busey looks better.
I wouldn't want Miley Cyrus on here
Why? What she
because I don't
do?
like looking at her.
Well, what if we did her like we're doing Corey, where nobody can see her?
I don't like the sound of her voice.
She came in like a wrecking ball.
He don't care.
He
Who would
don't
you?
care.
Corey, who would you ban?
I think Mel Gibson.
Okay, besides Mel Gibson, who else?
Can I say one person that I would love for us to interview?
Who's that?
Keanu Reeves. I've decided that Family Guy is a bunch of bastards.
You
All
think
right.
they're just hateful on Keanu Reeves?
Yes. And I actually think that Keanu Reeves is extremely underrated thanks to Family Guy. And I'm extremely disheartened to say that I
You think
listened to
Family
Seth
Guy-
MacFarlane.
Is responsible for making Keanu Reeves underrated.
Yes.
John Wick is underrated.
What's wrong with me?
No, I disagree.
A man got upset. That was the thing. He had to come back. They were spent all that time making fun of him
He
with
had to
that
whoop
lighthouse.
people's asses for 3 movies.
I
Well,
wouldn't
one
want 6ix9ine on the show.
Who is
Ain't
that?
that his name? Takashi 6ix9ine.
And he
Mhm.
did.
He's
I-
I'm gonna, the guy with rainbow teeth.
Rainbow
Excuse me.
teeth.
I have
Skittles
no
teeth.
clue.
He's an idiot. He's probably going to want to kill me now, so I'm
We're
right
gonna-
here.
We gonna be fighting somebody now? Is that where we're at?
I
Only
don't want no
him.
religious people on here
Yeah, I don't know who. Okay, I'm fine with that. No religious people's on there.
because they can't handle it. They
Right.
just leave.
Well, I'm religious.
No. You're not like
No, you're not religious.
you're not like
You have religion.
yeah.
not
You have religion.
religious.
You're not. You're
Oh,
not,
gotcha. I understand.
We could get these guys on here. I'd like to have them on here.
I would like to have Barack Obama, Joe Biden, and Donald Trump on at the same time.
Go get us an empty chair. And we can have
Maybe
Barack
George
Obama
Bush.
right now.
The Taj Motel Trio.
Yeah, I mean,
Get them in here.
We can probably do that.
I think we could.
You know what?
So anyway, I'll tell you somebody who I would love to have
Go
on the
get that
show.
empty chair, and we'll have Obama right now.
No, I'm good.
Kim
I'll tell
Jong Un.
Somebody who I would absolutely love to have is Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
That's because I think Dave Chappelle. First off, let's
Clayton
just be honest.
Bigsby.
Do what?
Clayton Bigsby.
Who the hell is that?
That's one of Dave Chappelle's characters. The
I don't
only,
remember. It's been
the only
forever.
black member of the Ku Klux Klan. That was a great skit.
Well, I mean, okay. Here's the reason I would like to have Dave Chappelle on. First off, Chappelle Show was fantastic when it was on Comedy Central.
Yes.
It was a very good show. It was well done. I like the Samuel Jackson commercials.
Get you
that he
drunk.
did. So,
What
that
about,
type
we
of
could probably get Honey Boo Boo on.
I don't think we need Honey Boo Boo. But
All you got to do is pay her 2 dozen donuts, and she'll do anything.
so do we need to take a break, Hope?
Yes.
Okay. Hope needs to take a break. We're going to take a quick break. And if you're watching on Twitch, if you're listening, this will be edited out, so it won't matter. All right, Derek. If you got to go pee, go pee. What are you doing?
I'm going to go get something to drink. I'll be back here in just a few minutes.
So big. Looking at us. He's looking at me.
I heard kill the children.
Oh, it's a huge roach. On the doorsill. Sucker was big.
What was it?
A roach.
Okay, go back to your room. That's where y'all belong.
Blake's not muted.
None of them are
I mean, none of them are.
muted.
On the Twitch?
Huh?
On the Twitch?
Yeah.
Okay. So I get to hear about that.
Whenever you're ready, Derek, let me know.
told Elena that Colonel Sanders was for you. She's a chicken man, Mom. Mom said, let me know if she starts calling Corey today. He's like, Corey looks at Mom and he's like, you can go home now.
All right, let's see.
One of those smells like animal piss.
What?
One doesn't.
That,
That's probably mine. It probably does too over there. Well, we just want to bring you a donut. to Sit on.
I know.
Can I try one of those grapes? I'm getting old. They look weird.
Well, they are.
penis grapes.
Eggplant.
Aubergine.
They reminded me of those green circus peanuts.
Yeah, that's what they look like.
I mean, they taste fine. They taste like grapes. Where the hell did you get these things? Weirdo things at?
Sam's.
Weirdo grapes.
And we're back.
Moon drops.
In just a moment, we will be.
Are they Japanese grapes or something?
What?
Are they like Japanese grapes or something?
Japanese grapes.
Why is your TV lighting like
That's just what I think that's the YouTube feed,
Well, do
actually.
y'all have catering on that end? I don't have
Do
any
what?
catering. Do y'all have catering?
this? Oh, thank you.
What are you talking about? Oh, catering.
Show Derek the
Catering.
Yeah.
Catering,
Oh,
like
yeah.
food.
What do you mean?
Always use right tools for job.
The new Lawnmower 4.0 trim.
Baby. Can y'all even hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
hear you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to find some music to bring us back in.
Oh, do it with the Tyler Cassidy song, Amber Geiger.
Well, I can only do 15 seconds of it if it's copyrighted, unless it's in a foreign language.
Oh, is it copyrighted?
I don't know.
I'm sure it is.
You ready to come back? You ready?
We're ready.
All right.
Das uns vom Drama und Kultur berichtet.
Fat Bald and White OAE Media presentation. Hey, folks, make sure that you go to fatbaldandwhite.com, look for the links to the Patreon, sign up for that because we've got our big 100 grand giveaway still going on. We're on New Year's Day, 12:01 a.m. We're going to be handing out 100 grand. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Leave it where it's at, right?
This segment brought to you by penis grapes.
What? Hope's
Penis grapes.
strange penile grape that she has. Anyways, so
So juicy.
what?
Oh, wow.
So hang on, I want to see what. Give me one. Give me one of these things. So she's got these grapes that look like olives.
You kind of do now that you said that.
Yes.
They look like little mini
Open up.
eggplants.
See if
I can't.
See if I can do it. Come on. Let's see if I can do it. Ready? I missed.
Grab that.
Now there's an arsenic laced grape somewhere
Waiting to murder your dog.
waiting to murder my dog. No. Corey, for God's sake.
Completely
Jesus on a
missed.
stick, man. So, anyways, we got to do something. I hope Corey's ready for it.
There's a man
Oh, I thought we were like,
from the swamps of Tallahassee.
Don't care much for convention. He gonna be what he wants to be. Who's this man that no one and everyone has seen? Who's this man? Who's this man? I know it can only be. Who runs naked through a dairy farm? Florida man.
All right, Corey, Florida Man of the Week. What have you got this week for us?
Well, there wasn't an interesting story this week, so I went back a week to get one. Well, it's 2 weeks ago because this one
Well,
is good.
I mean, Brian Laundrie's dead. He's a Florida man.
Yeah, there's you a Florida Man story.
In pieces by a gator.
I got one for you.
Megan's got a Florida Man story.
61-year-old man marries 18-year-old
Come here.
goddaughter.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, come tell the story.
Well, the people at home can't. can't
come
hear
here
it.
and tell the people the story.
Tell the story, Art.
Yeah, Megan's got a Florida Man story. During the Florida Man segment.
Corey, you're gonna get fired from this too next.
Yeah,
Okay, fine.
Megan's going to deliver Florida Man stories from now
I'm
on.
just here for color commentary now.
You don't even do that
Yeah.
well.
I'm just
Pasty white commentary.
Here. Well, somebody's got to be
Ain't
white.
even colored. I mean, come on.
White's a color.
No, it's not. It's the absence of color.
Why is it in a crayon?
Are you going to
box?
come here and tell the story?
All it is a 61-year-old married his 18-year-old goddaughter.
Okay, so there
Oh,
you go.
so it's
Some
like
Florida
grandsters.
man being gross.
That sounds like it's something from Alabama, actually.
He's a pedophile.
That's exactly what he
It
is.
could be for like that.
It's
that
plain and simple.
Yep. Nope. Derek's dead on with that. So the Celtics, the Boston Celtics, the Boston Celtics.
It's definitely not the Celtics.
No, they're banned in China now.
What'd they do?
I don't
They,
know if the whole team is banned.
Yeah, they have been
Oh, okay.
completely banned in
I
China.
thought it was just the one guy.
No, it's the whole damn team. But anyways, this guy's got a background. Like apparently he's wanted on terror charges in Turkey because he spoke out against the Turkish government.
What'd he do?
He opened his mouth.
Yeah, he tweeted that
He agreed.
Tibet should be
he-
freed.
He agreed with that Gadya, whatever Wonder Woman's
He
name is.
agreed with the Dalai Lama.
No, that
For
Gal got it, whatever. Her
I have
name
no
is.
clue.
You know, talking about Wonder Woman, right?
Yeah, I know
the
what
new
you're talking
Wonder
about.
Woman.
Okay.
She was all like pro Turkey or whatever, and pissed everybody off because she's Iraqi or something. I
didn't know.
She's Jewish.
She's something from over there that in particular
Towel
should have an opinion on that.
So I got no clue where she's from, but But anyways,
Okay, apparently a PSA needs to be given here.
yeah, don't
Public
give your,
service announcement.
don't give your
Grapes
dogs
will kill
grapes.
dogs.
Yeah.
It's a slow news week in Florida.
That's,
So,
what I said,
Corey.
but that's why I
Derek's
had to
That-
looking to
that-
fire.
Yeah.
Derek's looking to fire.
I'm looking
Corey.
it up. The number one story is iguanas popping out of toilets. In
Oh,
South
okay,
Florida.
so tell us about it since Corey failed in his Florida.
I
Tell us
didn't
about
fail,
the
you just went
iguana.
off on something else.
What is your Florida man story? Hold on. Okay, Derek, get your Florida man story ready. Corey, tell us yours, and we're gonna see whose is better.
Florida man wielding sword sets fire in roadways, floods booking office after arrest.
Is that written by Peter?
Floods
Could
booking
be.
office.
Yeah, the booking office floods it.
Booking of what?
When he got arrested for setting fire
Oh,
and being
so-
drunk and wielding swords at
so
policemen.
Floods the police department. What
Yes.
you're saying?
Like in the booking room, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that's interesting.
this is Titusville, Florida.
Okay. Old Tittiesville. We've been there.
Okay. Authorities say when they arrived to 4 feet high flames, they found a man holding a sword and drinking alcohol.
Hold on. Peter wrote this because if they're in the booking room, how did the police just arrive? Were they not there? Like, did he break in?
No. Okay. He was just follow the damn story.
No, okay, well, read it better, okay?
Read better.
Okay, well, I don't understand. When they were on the road, they saw the man with the swords, and he was drinking, and there was fire. Okay,
What kind of swords?
it didn't say.
Like katanas or
Could
something?
be. Pick one.
You done corrupted our children with a Florida man's home.
Sorry.
According to the police, the fire was in front of a man's home who they visited around 5 times in the past 6 months for illegal burns. Officials say the fires ranged from being on the sidewalk to taking up the entire street. So he's just like setting the neighborhood on fire.
So an arsonist wielding a sword
Okay.
is running around in Tittiesville, Florida.
So when they went to speak with their suspect, Scott Taylor, he was sitting in his front yard, holding a sword in his hand and had a knife in his waistband. Police say he was
Rambo?
also actively drinking in front
Not
of
a
them.
knife.
Actively drinking in front of him, they began chugging from a half-gallon sized Captain Morgan spiced rum.
Is Florida?
That's how you do it. Right there.
Is Florida the Australia of the U.S.? Is that really what it is?
Well,
It's
yeah, you
dangerous.
Oh, well, that's more Florida news. Ron Santos wants people from Australia to come live in Florida. Ron DeSantis.
got-
I've seen that as a headline too.
Florida wasn't bad enough. Let's turn it into Mad Max and a Thunderdome style shit. Bring your anacondas. We'll let your iguanas pop up through your toilets, as Derek's going to tell us here
All
in a
right,
minute.
Derek, tell us, are you done?
I mean, I might as well be because no one cares.
No,
No,
we
continue.
listened. Tell the rest of the story.
So he dropped the sword and the knife when they asked him to, but
Yeah.
he couldn't tell them why he started the fire. So they took him. They arrested him.
Spoke to him.
They arrested him and transferred him to the jail there, where he broke off the ceiling sprinklers heads
Okay.
and just flooded everywhere there, before being eventually transferred to the Brevard County Jail. He faces charges of intentional or reckless burning of lands and felony criminal mischief.
It's in the floor over there.
I mean, he looks like a winner.
He looks a little rough. You're right.
Hold on.
There he is. That man's a winner.
You know what he looks like? You seen Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Delmer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Derek, it's your turn.
R.O.E..
Tell us about the iguanas and toilets. I want to hear this story.
Well, there's a weird story about it. Baghdad, Florida. Authorities-
Baghdad, Florida.
Baghdad,
This already-
Florida.
This already starts out better than Corey's in Tittiesville. Okay.
Authorities say 27-year-old Clovis Meeks
Clovis.
called the law because his 19-year-old girlfriend, Tina Bradbury, said she was impregnated by an iguana while she was sitting on the toilet.
Excuse me.
So this was 9 or 10 months ago. Fast forward to now. Here's an update to the story.
Okay, did she have an iguana baby?
Derek won.
After a
Sometimes
DNA test,
Okay.
it turns out their 32-year-old neighbor, Tyrone Tukes, is actually the father.
Oh, so is
Is
he
he
a
Bart
lizard?
It wasn't the iguana.
He's a lizard people. So there it is, folks.
Florida man.
Our Florida man stories of the week. I think Derek won.
Derek won.
He lives in his van. He's Florida man. Florida man. Florida man. He has sex with a can. He's Florida
Can you imagine the look on his face when the baby popped out and it wasn't half iguana and it was half black?
He's probably disappointed.
I was gonna have me one of them lizard peoples. Oh my God,
Clovis
Won't
Meeks.
let it eat
His
Democrat.
parents had to hate him.
Clovis me. That is a hell of a name.
Clovis.
Could you
There-
imagine that? Could you imagine having to tell someone?
Carlos.
It's right. Yeah, never mind. I forget Carlos. There was a
Carlos.
man named Carlos.
Delmer.
Yep.
It's all
There's
bad.
all sorts
There's
of
just Arliss.
Cletus.
Elmer.
Yeah, bad names to be given all around.
Sue.
I was looking up Baghdad, Florida, and it says it's near Pensacola.
Sounds right.
Of course, it's near the Gulf.
Yeah.
That's one of the Gulf nations.
Oh Jesus. So, anyways, China's canceling us. Every single one of us. They don't.
Us personally, or like us
I'm
as
sure.
America?
Do you think for a second China would let us come on the road?
Fuck no.
I mean, first, if they did,
I
let me
would
just go ahead and
refuse.
say this: she's a bitch.
Yeah, fuck you.
Okay, we're off there
I
in China.
will say this. I have friends in China, and when the COVID thing started, they were really worried about me. And
Wow.
we couldn't get masks here, and they sent me cases of masks from China.
Well, but I'm not saying that Chinese
I mean-
people are bad. Their government is bad.
Right,
Yeah.
you're right. Chinese people are actually really good people.
Yeah,
You're hard
but that's the thing. Most people everywhere are good.
You're
people.
right. Most people are good. It's people that make them bad.
Right. I mean, it's everybody has to be divided on everything. You know, it's okay. I mean, we live. Seriously, like a lady told me the other day that she moved back to Georgia because there was too much orange in Tennessee. How fucking divided a person must you be?
Wait, what?
Orange in Tennessee?
Yes.
Like orange clothing because the
No.
Tennessee Vols?
Yes, that's why she moved, was because there was too much orange in Tennessee.
That's
color-
absolutely ridiculous.
She's
What
a
color
U-
did she want?
She's a UGA grad.
Well, why'd she move? to begin
Well,
with?
I mean, what the
So-
fuck was she expecting was going to be there?
I just tell
Suddenly
you,
they're just going to
people have
adopt
to.
the bulldog.
That
all-
shows you how smart people are from UGA.
People
obviously.
have people have to divide.
Can I? We know a person who was proudly showing his colors the other day too. That were not even the correct colors for UGA.
But I'm just saying, like,
He graduated from
There's
there.
bad apples in every bunch.
no, but that's the thing is people have to make a
They wouldn't
dividing
know. You
point
know,
about
People at
everything.
UJ wouldn't
Can I
know.
make a point
Sure.
about UGA
Go ahead.
specifically?
Go ahead.
What I don't understand is these people go to UGA, okay? They graduate from there, and by God, you'd think that they were the one that, like, threw that football.
Yeah.
And then the minute that something fucking happens, is oh my God, oh my God, well, that poor guy. His head wasn't in the game.
I know.
I don't understand.
I don't
these
understand it.
people.
Grouchiest. It's not grouchy. Whiniest bunch of people. They really are the whiniest fans.
I don't even think that any of the other football fans are that bad.
No.
I mean, I have never, and that's the thing. You let one person, like, they could have taken a class, not even a full class, a quarter of a class from there, and then went home to their mama and daddy after they got kicked out of the Red Coat band, and they still want to sit there and go, well, I ain't got time to talk to you. There's Georgia game on.
Look.
You
I
mean
think
tell
that's
me you don't know
absolutely
there's Georgia
ridiculous.
game on right now?
I'll never understand that. And I like college sports. And that's the thing is, like, people who didn't even go to college are like crazy about college sports. I'm like, why?
And this is before you get into like the fantasy leagues.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Shit.
that's a whole different beast altogether. But could you imagine that your whole life hinged on what took place in a ball game?
No.
I mean, because we know people like that. We know
Yes.
people
They have
who
their
they
priorities
make their living,
all wrong.
but they make their living betting on college football and baseball and things like that.
Well, it's like,
Oh, is this a man that relies on photosynthesis for his living?
I mean, I'm sure that's what
No.
he's making decent though.
Wait,
The one I know that's doing this.
wait,
Are
no.
we thinking about the same person?
No, I don't think we're thinking about the same person.
The
there's
man
more.
that relies on photosynthesis for his living?
No,
You know what I'm talking about?
I do not know who you're talking about.
He's got a pond in front of his house.
He's got a pond. Oh, no, it ain't him. No,
Okay.
he does his by extorting poor pallet companies. But
Oh, is that how he does it?
yeah, that's how he does. No, the one I'm talking about, his name's Dalton. That's what I'll throw out there.
Okay. Well,
And,
yeah.
yeah. You do know it. You know him
Okay.
well.
Okay.
He played baseball. You know his mother well, his sisters well.
okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him
Yeah.
in so long.
And he makes his living on DraftKings.
You know,
But
really
he's a
making
professional gambler.
Yes,
that's what he does.
He makes his living doing that. Everything he does, it revolves around him having to watch
He can always, like, he could always walk into Caesar's Palace and get a suite
yeah,
because he's a high roller.
correct. But he has to watch a football game. Well, he doesn't do like cards at all.
He has.
He's not good at it. He lost his
I
shit
know,
ton.
but he
That's
has.
That's why he's getting those rooms.
Yeah.
But-
They're like, woo!
You made us. We made so much money off you already. We'll give you
You
a place
just stay
to
for
stay for
free.
the night.
but he makes his entire living
feel bad
on
for him.
DraftKings. And I'm like,
Good for him.
but how is that? That's okay. For
But
one,
you know what? You know who's really making the killing? DraftKings.
DraftKings.
true. Yeah.
Good for him.
Their stock isn't showing it though. So I mean,
That's because he keeps winning it all.
it's winning it all.
Winning. Hashtag.
So, anyways, there is that. What was the?
That was it.
Well, I mean, but
We'll go back
okay.
to China.
Do you want to go back to China?
I mean, I don't want to go to China at all. I mean,
I wouldn't mind visiting China.
I mean, if
go
it
back-
wasn't,
you would be locked up so fucking quick.
yeah,
No, no.
Off
You'd
the
say
damn plane.
something. You'd be like
They'd
me.
be like, no, you stay here.
I would probably go to the wrong Papa John's in China.
You get locked up with Mickey Mouse for violating some hush order that they've got over there. The brain, your brain thought about freedom while you were there or something.
That's
You
the
go
thing,
to jail with
they'll
the
pull
thought
out-
police.
Derek will pull out his passport and then they'll go, oh no, you're already red flagged. You can't go. We won't even sell you a ticket.
you have papers.
Get out.
I mean, I can sell it'd be like, I could sell you a ticket if you really want to say that you've been and get a stamp in your passport, but you're not going to be allowed to
I
get
got
off the
I got
plane.
a knockoff stamp just from China. I mean, just stamp it right here. You ain't got to go nowhere.
I bet you China has like a banner they drop whenever somebody that's not allowed in says, get out. You know, they just drop it. Get out. There you go. Don't come in.
Don't let this
Turn
man-
around and get
no,
back
no,
on
no.
the plane.
It'll be like, you remember back in the old days they had the picture of the person. Don't take checks from this person. It'll be don't let this person off the plane.
Send
Turn
them
them
back.
back around. Put them back on the plane. That's where our pictures are at right now. It's over there.
They put them up just now.
Yeah. They just,
Wait, hold on. Take it now.
they just posted.
Here, Corey, get yours. Actually, it's gonna be the weird.
Yeah, we're gonna get Corey's weird eye look.
I'm reading.
His picture, this Popeye look.
What's that say? You're in the show
So Queen Elizabeth went to the hospital this week.
Yay.
Poor queen.
with
No,
Oh,
nobody's saying
Malaria.
probably.
Old.
Seriously, yeah, nobody's saying though. And like they canceled. She had a state visit.
He
that was
probably had
supposed-
the same stuff Kim Jong Un had.
death.
I've understood that she may be stepping back a little bit.
To what? The grave?
So Meghan
No, I
Markle
mean-
can take over.
Yes.
No.
Gonna let Meghan Merkel
No,
take
she's
it.
she's gonna give it all to Sophie. Sophie's gonna take over everything.
Is
What's
that
the
the cat,
Sophie?
Andrew's wife.
or is that the
Nope.
dog?
That's her favorite.
Is Sophie the cat or the dog?
Hope went away. Is there a reason for that?
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
gone.
What happened?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're back. Well, now you're gone again.
She's. Are you?
Oh,
a
now you're
ghost?
upside down. There you are.
Oh, was she really upside down?
She was upside down for a second.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know
I
what she
want
was
to be
doing.
upside down.
I was gonna look it up, but I
Oh,
can't do
you
that.
can't do both.
Mm-mm.
No. Where's the iPad?
Corey took it away.
Well, it's not like he's using it.
I can.
And do what? You can't even find a good Florida man story. You sack of shit. Derek has come in and in one show put out a better Florida man. Clovis. I can remember the name of the
Clovis
Florida
Meeks.
man.
Hey,
That Clovis Meeks. I
is
can
it
remember
sad
the
that your
name.
iPad outperformed you this week?
The iPad has outperformed Corey.
I got all the news from Corey's iPad this week.
We could have just typed it in and let it read it out, and it had more personality.
But Corey didn't do the news. You saying my news was
No,
that bad?
his Florida man story.
Oh, okay.
The man
It was a
had
slow news week.
It'll
in
be like the
Florida.
weird TikTok voice. All right. Okay. So, Derek, since we're on
Yeah.
Twitch, people can see you. All right. We're gonna do a little. It's a TikTok thing that people do. It's like a trick or whatever that people are doing. All right.
So
I
are they
want you-
magicians?
No. Okay.
Yes.
So okay. So you got your hand like this, okay, with your palm up, okay. But you might want to scoot back a little bit where you can see your hand a little better, okay. But what you want to do is you want to flip your hand from palm up to palm down without twisting your wrist. Do it.
it's not a doable thing for me.
I think he still twisted his. Yeah, you twisted your wrist. Do it again.
No, it did not.
You can only do it one-handed. You can't have to use
Oh,
your
one
other.
handed. Hold on, I gotta lock my muscles.
He looks like he's doing the Superman thing.
Derek can't do it.
I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Can I?
Yes. No,
No.
you're not doing it
I lost
right.
my
What are you
headphones.
doing?
Okay.
So is it like, what are you trying to do?
You gotta take your hand from palm up to palm down without flipping your without.
Who
moving
comes
your
up with
wrist.
this nonsense?
That's easy.
Okay, I mean technically that is a way to do it. Yes, but what they were doing was I'm trying to get the camera back here.
I
Where
moved my shoulder.
oh
Killing things.
killing Blake's camera. Okay.
Killing
So
it
what they
softly.
were doing was they were doing this, okay? You do this straight out. You're gonna come up, go down, come out. If my mic wasn't in the way, then you got to go up, down, out.
This is too many steps.
Yeah, mine
Why
was
can't I
much
use
simpler.
my wrist? Did I break my fucking wrist?
I
Mine was
don't know.
simpler.
You do.
I wonder if
no
the
more.
cat can do it.
I mean, unless you like ruined your,
Derek's cat's trying it.
Oh, it done it.
But I mean, so this is a thing on the TikTok. It's like
yeah, people are doing it.
Why?
a bunch of people.
Why do people do these stupid
I
things?
don't know.
Hope's been our TikTok executive. She's
I
been
actually
playing-
started watching some TikToks yesterday, and they are pretty cool.
I watched this one.
What is okay? So what on the TikTok? What's going on the TikTok?
I saw this one.
Little short clip.
I about died laughing.
Okay,
I was telling you about this earlier today.
right.
So there's apparently this it's like a filter that you can put on TikTok.
Okay,
Okay. And it will look at your face and your background and kind of come up with
I'm gonna go off for a minute. I'll be
No,
right
no.
back.
okay.
And it will come up with what movie you should be in. So it shows this girl and she's like in a dress and she, is like with the dress out and everything and like with her hand up in like a weird princessy style pose. And it's, the thing comes down, it says she should be in Cinderella. Well, so there's this black guy who's watching it and he's sitting there and he's got his do-rag on. He's just sitting there and then all the thing comes down. It says he should be in 12 Years a Slave.
That's rough.
And then you can see him getting pissed off as he sees the 12 years because it slowly comes down.
Good Lord.
So it's kind of funny.
Is that real? You think that was real?
I think it was a joke.
Oh, you think he did it?
So then apparently there's another TikTok trick thing for people to do. And that is it's talking about tongue skills.
What?
Tongue skill. And so no, Chris Hart. Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
So anyway, so you
Same
take a
thing,
string.
right?
So you take
Oh wow.
so you take a string, take a string, you put it across your tongue, and you try to tie it into a knot
Uh-huh.
with just your tongue,
Okay.
with the ends hanging out of your mouth. Okay. And so they had this guy sitting there, like with this string in his mouth for a long time, and then a lesbian comes along, does it in like 8 seconds.
Is this the whole this is like
This is what TikTok is about.
but there's like okay, so there's TikTok has like 3 billion users worldwide.
And it's just random shit like that.
Is there any like rhyme or reason to what you see?
Nope.
Do you like things
Nope,
or
but
is
no,
this
like,
random?
There's there are some damn hilarious. Like I actually have busted out laughing quite a few times from watching this. There was this woman that is the ugliest damn woman I've ever seen in my life. Okay, and there's this
Worse
black-
than Rhino Woman.
yes,
Oh wow.
it's black.
Oh.
It was a black rhino woman,
Oh wow. Okay.
and oh my gosh, did she look ugly? And so then it changes, and she's got her full makeup on, and this guy's just like what? And then there's another woman that pops up on the other screen, and she goes, "What the hell kind of makeup are you wearing?" And this guy about falls out of his chair laughing at this other woman. She goes, "Cause I need some of that damn shit. That's a miracle in a bottle." It was. If that makeup truly did that, that woman looked like
So,
she used some
a while back,
paint and spackle.
Megan showed me this haggardly looking woman. She looked like I mean seriously, she was she was rough. And she had no teeth.
Mhm.
And she was I don't know, just like Kelly. Looked like Kelly.
Okay.
Yeah. And so then she does the makeup and puts her teeth in, and like she looks like she's a solid 10.
That's catfished. That's what that is. That is catfish. Could
Sca-
you imagine waking up the next morning next to that?
teeth falling out?
Like Murder Jean spit them out at you and everything.
Hey Derek, do we have any dramatic text threads that we need to read this week?
Well, I don't have screenshots of them.
Oh,
So
Hey,
and
I
I'll
did,
get them. I'll get them, and we'll talk about them next week. But
okay.
Facebook has kind of like said I'm a fake person, and they want me to do this video of my face and all this. So I'm going to do it and get back into my messages, but I just haven't did it yet.
Facebook has decided you're a fake person.
yeah, because of
I am.
Alex Martin.
Right, that's
Why are
it.
Alex.
Why are you a
That's
fake
because
person?
I'm in Facebook.
Don't
jail.
dox Derek.
Again.
But
Alex Martinez.
I will have the screenshots for you next week, and I will send
Okay.
them to you before the show.
Hey,
I just can't
Corey?
get them right now,
All right, that's no worries. We'll,
but I'll get
Um,
them. And I'm not even going to say what it's all about, but it's crazy. It has to do with tattoos.
You
Tattoos.
just said you weren't going to
yeah,
tell
yeah,
us.
yeah. Save them for
save
next
it
week.
for next week. We'll do a dramatic meeting.
Okay,
So
no more.
Corey, Jeff got some text messages this past. I was going to try to read them to y'all this week, but on Friday, this person went way too far, and I had to delete everything because it went from like nothing to naked pictures all over my phone. I was
Oh,
like,
really?
I got to get
Oh,
the
wow.
hell. Yeah, it escalated.
Who was this sending them to you?
I
Somebody
don't
from
know.
Detroit?
No,
It's
no,
not
it
even
was
a real
it was,
person.
It was a bot. It had
It
to
was
be
a
a
bot.
bot. It had to be a bot, and it
Oh,
was
well,
like,
this was a real person I was talking
No,
to.
this was like, hey, Machias, this is Liberty.
Yeah, you said
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, we met at this thing, and then you know,
And I was
Liberty.
like, and I thought, okay, this might be a real person. And I was like, maybe they need to know this isn't Machias's number.
you had
and-
sent some of it.
Yeah, well, it escalated quickly. And it was like, I'm going to go get in the hot tub. Would you like pictures of me? And I was like, and I didn't respond. Like, I was going to say no. I was like, I know what happens when I don't. The next thing I know is like full on naked body pictures. I was like, what the fuck? No, delete. And I blocked the number first and then deleted it. So they asked me,
Okay, so what you've got here says, "Hey, are you Nikias?" Nicholas, I believe, is what she was trying to spell. I'm
Okay.
Liberty. We chatted on Tagged last time, and I went to chill with my aunt before we never connected IRL. What does that mean?
in real
What
life.
does that mean?
in real life.
I'm back here for a man. If you want to actually meet up this time, are you
For
up
men or man?
For
M-I-N or
For a
MIN?
minute. For a
For a
minute.
minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you know she's being
No.
charged by the letter,
That's right.
like text used to be.
In foreign phone land, they still charge by the character. So Hope puts, I'm sorry, but you have the wrong number. Holy cow, did I just message the same random guy? Holy cow, I'm sorry. I can be idiotic sometime. And like definitely, you know,
The conversation was like full of non sequiturs.
thanks for not being angry. So no, Hope goes, so you're a whore.
That's my line.
And then this is my favorite part of it. Thanks for not being angry. I guess not every man is an asshole that give out wrong phone numbers. Laugh my ass off. Want to talk?
Phone
What's
numbers.
your name? And Hope goes, sure, Jeff.
Well, it escalated after that, and she asked me. Okay, so the bot thing, he asked me, "What do you like to do?" And I said, "I like to play."
Put Mentos and
No,
Coke up my asshole.
I said I like to play baseball with beehives. and then she goes, "That sounds fun."
I bet.
Obviously,
Okay,
she's
hang
never
on.
done it.
Let me just point out. Yes.
What part of
Hold
it
on.
sounds
Wait.
fun
No.
to actually
No.
do?
Stop. It sounds fun to watch.
From
Not
a,
to
on
do.
TV,
Yes. From a distance. Not to do.
not be anywhere near that ball.
No.
field.
Corey, do you have your phone where you can show me the message that of what you said the bot person really looked like?
Oh yeah. It's right.
I think so. Let me see if I can find that.
Corey is speculating.
Was it on Facebook or was it on like?
No, it was
No,
on
it
the
was-
actual message.
Was it our
feed.
group?
Yeah.
Was it our
It was
three-way
in the
group?
group. We'll have to add Derek to the group.
Okay.
But no, it was rough. I mean, could you imagine? I say, I think
Oh,
that
here it is.
baseball with Beehive would be fun just to watch, but not to
There you go.
play.
Corey has declared.
Now look at this, Derek.
Corey has declared that
let's
this
see
is
it.
what the writer of the bot messages looks like. This is who this girl was. Liberty. This is Liberty.
You know, I figured he'd be blue from taking colloidal silver.
Don't get Hope started on colloidal silver. He hates that shit.
You know, I seen a guy in O'Reilly's about 2 weeks ago, and I asked him, I said, have you been taking colloidal silver? And he said, yeah. I said, I can tell you're blue. He looked like Papa Smurf. So there's one in Toccoa,
Yeah,
and he shops in
they're all-
O'Reilly's.
They're all over the damn place.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, there are people who've taken
Oh,
it
I'm
up. They
serious.
turn
I'm
blue.
serious.
It doesn't
It's a
take a
heart
lot.
attack. This guy was blue. I
The
should
next
have
step is
took
they
a
will
picture
die
of
of
it.
heavy metal poisoning.
And they don't care.
No.
Oh, I want to show y'all
COVID
something.
didn't get them.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
they're
you
not
want to
dying
put
of all
this
the
on the podcast or not, but I'm going to send it to you and let you look at it.
What
You should have seen this guy that I seen today that's asleep
What's it
in
matter?
the waiting room.
Is it somebody that we're hell
No,
showing on the podcast?
he was actually a super nice guy, so I don't want to.
Okay. Well,
He was there waiting on his
blue.
husband for
He doesn't
surgery.
want to slut shame
He
him.
was sitting there singing that song. I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da, da ba dee da ba da.
what the hell? He's got his mask over his face.
I was about to die.
The guy's just got his mask all the way up over his face.
Sometimes you just need a nap.
He was waiting on his husband. He had some kind of surgery.
Okay. Well, there you go.
They were actually really nice people. I talked to them for a little while.
Why are you just hanging out in the emergency room? Like the.
No, I had to go with a friend of mine to have surgery today, and I left at 3:00 this morning. So
Yeah, Derek had to go to where did you go?
Emory.
Emory.
Mhm.
They get him straightened out.
Yeah, everything went good. Got him
That's
straightened
good.
out. He's fine.
Good deal.
Surgery.
We stopped at Texas Roadhouse and ate on the way home.
I have a question.
That's how good he was.
Go for it.
I was on my way to your house a little while
To
ago.
my house?
No, my house.
No, I don't go to your house, Derek. God, why would I
You
want to
gotta
go
have a
there?
coat. You gotta have a
You
coat. to
gotta
get
have a
in.
coat. You gotta have a coat to get in.
A code.
Tails.
A code. A code.
I don't
Poking
care. I don't want
device.
your darn code anyway.
Well, I don't want to give it to you.
Well, good. That's fine.
Chuck will give you his though.
Oh, there you go. Shots fired, baby.
He's probably sending you a
Just-
message right now.
Chuck's Liberty. So earlier,
That's what we're gonna start calling him.
Anyway,
No, wait, hang
No,
on.
hold
While
on,
we're
hold-
on the Chuck thing for a second,
oh my God,
keep your thoughts on that.
what on
So-
Chuck? No,
Keep your thoughts on Chuck.
Keep your thoughts on Chuck.
I'm married.
So
So
earlier,
is he.
Brian texted us and he goes, "Not gonna make it tonight." At which Corey goes, "No," and I said, "Okay, are you available tomorrow night?" Brian goes, "Nope, sorry." I said, "Okay." Corey says, "Loser," and I said, "We do a damn wrestling podcast for him. Corey and me watch Crown Jewel, and Brian bails. He's the new Chuck." And that's what we've officially decided. Brian is the new Chuck.
Anyway,
So
I was talking about something. I was on my way to your house.
right,
Okay. And I passed by the Halloween shrine,
yeah, the Halloween shrine.
and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, those are skeletons.
But they're supposed to be aliens. is
No,
what they-
well, hold on. But this is where I have an issue. How do they have hair? One of them has an afro.
I have no clue.
Why are they that racist that one of their
One of their
skeletons
skeletons
was
is
black?
Well,
And
we have
They're racially diverse.
we have in-depth
They're woke-
knowledge
they're woke
of these
skeletons.
people. Okay,
They're woke skeletons.
we know. This is the thing, and Derek, you can attest this. She's like crazy woke,
Does
and
that-
he's like a fucking racist.
does that
I don't
mean-
understand how they work together.
Does that mean
I
that
don't
the ones
understand
with
that.
does that mean that the ones
Ebony
with the yellow
and
bones
I-
does that mean that the ones with the yellow bones are supposed to be Asian?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
I mean, I just don't. I didn't get it. It had an afro.
were they shorter than everybody else? Is the real question.
I mean, maybe I don't know.
Hope didn't see.
I mean, I just saw one yellow skeleton and then one with an afro.
Could you imagine dumping? I don't know how much they dump, but let's say $1,000
Too much.
on decorating your yard for Halloween.
No, I would think it would
Oh,
be
we
better.
talking
Let's go
about
for other
who I
seasons.
know? Are we
Yes.
talking about
Yes.
the people I'm thinking? Oh, they had to
Yes.
spend more than that. They spent their whole year's salary.
That's, they have to save up all year, eat damn
I'm
potted
serious.
meat
That's
all
the truth.
year round.
Potted meat in their
Sandwich.
ramen noodles.
But
It's
Well, she's
flavored
used
that
to
way.
eating ramen
they
noodles.
get their
That's how she
recipes
grew up.
from they get their recipes from Auntie Fee.
banana bread, a banana on a piece of
You know,
hot dog
hey,
bun.
I'm sorry. I think we need to do an Auntie Fee style cooking segment
Oh,
over here.
excuse me.
Yeah, there's a lady
Oh,
on
what?
YouTube called Auntie Fee.
Fee.
Okay, she's a black lady, and she's sitting there. She's making this meal that she had with one hamburger patty, and she's gonna feed 7 people with this. It's one hamburger patty and ramen noodles. All right.
Okay.
And she said,
Oh, I
and
saw
depending on
that.
how many- she said, and depending on how many people you got to feed, you're gonna add more. You're gonna add more ramen noodles to it. And she said, and if you got a lot of fat people, you gonna add a lot of cheese to it because fat people like cheese. And I was like, I do
She
like
ain't
some
right.
cheese.
I
She ain't
tested
wrong.
that.
I do like some cheese. Anyway,
So this is the whole thing. Is
yeah,
that-
I thought we could have fun with that.
how many views this woman got?
A lot.
Really?
She's dead now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Her
Ate too
diet-
much.
Coronary heart attack.
Her diet killed her.
colloidal
Ah.
silver.
I wondered that.
What? Her
Her
diet
diet-
Her
killed her?
diet
killed-
killed her. Man, apparently she was one of these people that she just like, if you were throwing a party and you invited her, she would happily clean up because she was gonna bring a Ziploc bag and take all your food home with her.
Oh,
Okay.
gosh, I know
She was,
people like
she
that.
was- she was talking about
She's
like,
she
oh,
old school ghetto.
she's like,
is what
oh,
she's
I
saying.
got some fried chicken in the refrigerator from that party we had the other day. Let me chop this up. We're gonna have a Subway sandwich. I'll make you a Subway sandwich with this fried chicken. And then if you don't want the bread on the chicken,
So all of our stuff is on YouTube, and it's on, of course, every fucking place you could get a podcast.
mhm.
Can you imagine in 50 years after we're all gone, somebody pulling the Fat Bald and White show up, what they're going to think of us?
Less.
I mean,
Less now.
I mean, can you imagine? Will we be one of those things? Do you think we'll ever be tagged in the historical archives of podcasting?
I don't know, but I'll tell you this:
We knew
We're
that
getting- we're getting new viewers now.
Right.
Adam's apparently no longer embarrassed by us and has agreed to share us
Oh,
with some of his friends. So that, and the friends were all excited because I told them that we make fun of Adam on this show.
so
No.
we've got to make fun of Adam more.
Does Adam know you make fun of him?
I told him that.
Okay.
And he was
Does he
talking
not?
with-
Does he not listen?
No, Adam, don't listen.
Yeah.
Probably for the best. I hope we go home with a broke jaw again.
That's right. I hope we'll be out next week. Derek will have to be the newsman next
Two
week.
broke
Yeah.
legs, a broke jaw.
No. I didn't break
Oh, so you'd rather be the newsman?
No, you didn't.
I didn't have a broke jaw.
So you would rather be the newsman?
What
Hope,
do you mean?
do you want to continue the newsman?
Well, I'm
or do you
more
want
of a
Derek to
man than
take
you,
over?
Derek.
Oh, yeah, she's got Mister in her name.
I can fix
Derek's
that.
gonna fix it. Derek's gonna fix it right now. He's gonna put Mister in his.
Hold on, let me
Mister.
figure out how to change mine.
Derek Martinez.
Senior.
Miss Senor Martinez.
How does she keep flipping herself?
She changes. I don't know what is it you're
touches
doing
things.
What?
that makes it flip upside down. Or you don't have an answer to that.
I don't know.
So
Hold on. I gotta make sure that I change my name on here before we close out.
Oh.
Yep.
Mr. Senor Sir Derek Martinez Gonzalez III. I don't even see where I can change my fucking name. on
Before
here.
you even go in. Don't go back because
Yeah, if I go back, it just eliminates everything.
You know, Mr. Hope, that sounds like one of those bots. Bigger balls, that Derek. It's Van, THAN.
Yeah, you're an English major, for God's sake.
I'm doing this on a
Siri.
damn.
Yeah.
Siri's an asshole.
Autocorrect. No one in the history of humankind's ever meant duck anything, right?
I don't duck anything.
Yeah. Oh, she's getting
Especially you. It's always fuck you.
Hold
So
on, I got one more.
Hope's got one more name she's going to flash up there.
So long as Siri doesn't make me sound like an idiot.
Siri's going to make you sound like an idiot. You know
Oh, it's too long.
that. You can't do it.
Can't do it.
Hope's out. Hope's brilliant scheme didn't work.
It didn't. Let's say Mr. Hope bigger balls than Derek will throw my penis around more.
So, anyways,
I don't know if that's a compliment.
no, I don't know about that either. Hey, but this is the thing.
I'm still in. You are not. You're so out of the closet.
That's no. Gosh, now we're just being mean. I'm here. Oh, we should have done I'm here and then had Corey, I'm queer, and then Hope could be used to. So is this really what we've resorted to? The last part of our
This is what we're doing now.
we're just gonna play around with the names on here. This is where we're at.
Okay, y'all save it for next time.
Can you hear me now? You can't see me.
All right, we got-
Hashtag free
So
Corey.
what else is there to talk about to close out this podcast?
Oh, well, that's my question. What have you got? What do you want to talk about this week? You got anything you want to talk about, Derek?
Words of wisdom.
Yeah, got any parting words of wisdom for us?
I really don't have any. But to be nice, people. Just be nice to one another. That's all we ask.
Be best.
What about you, Hope? You got anything you want to say?
Be a nice human.
If you see somebody getting raped on a train, call 911. Don't just
Yeah, don't
record it.
video.
I agree. Do not if you see
Video it
someone
and then
getting-
for evidence.
No. If somebody else is videoing it, just call 911.
Right. Don't video.
how you
Intervene. Stop it. Be
I
a good
gotta-
human.
I got to point out, why in the world would that be your go-to reaction?
That's the way we are.
That wouldn't be my go-to reaction.
I never, ever break out my phone and video anything. That's the
Me
last.
neither.
I
I
feel like
do.
things like, oh, I should have.
That's all the woke people.
Maybe it's because I'm old, but I never go, oh, you know what? I've got a video camera in my fucking hand.
If I see
I mean-
someone that's being
You
hurt
don't know. Okay.
or they're in
To be
harm,
fair,
my initial reaction is to try to help them.
to be
I
fair
mean,
to these people, I
People
will
may
throw out-
think I'm a horrible person, but
Corey.
not all of those people were recording. Some of them might have been Facebook living.
Oh, okay. So you
Oh.
think that,
and some may be on Twitch.
yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
they could be streaming it.
Well, they'll get
I
banned
don't
from
need to see
Twitch
me.
if they're on there. So
We live in a sad
Corey.
world, a sad
I
world.
like Corey's little antenna that he's got up over there. Did you see it?
He's like, I gotta talk with my hands for a minute.
But I mean, no, I don't. That's the thing is, I don't understand because I never think I'm going to fucking grab my phone up and video anything.
No, I mean, there's like
And I
oftentimes
think
I
it's-
might see stuff like, oh, I wish I had a picture of that.
Yeah.
Or something like
No,
Is it an
after I've,
age
like,
thing?
driven off or something.
Because
Can
like,
I
I
say-
still, go ahead.
okay, so I had a moment this week where I had an altercation with police. It wasn't me who had the altercation, it was someone that I know.
Okay.
And I was asked to record the interaction
Right.
with the police. And my response when we got back in the car and left was, I realize that I'm white and have privilege because I've never in my life thought, okay, I'm about to have to deal with cops. I need to record this.
Oh, I've thought that.
Well, but I mean,
That's because you like to fuck with
yeah,
everybody,
because you
Derek.
have to fuck with the police.
You like
I
to fuck
do it-
with everybody. It's like, oh, here's this wrestler who's like 3 times my size. Let me fuck with him. I
Oh,
beat him.
That wrestler was like 4'11". His name was Jack.
I know you
I
wanted,
like-
you really
I like
wanted
that-
to pick
that-
on
how
the
they-
midget. You picked on the midget, but then you also got in the other guy's face. But as soon as he came around, you were like, "Oh, go
Yeah,
after
but-
that girl."
I don't remember this.
Here,
In,
take her.
in all of our defenses, we had made a great friend that night,
We did.
Buff Bagwell.
Still a
Oh
great
yeah,
friend.
he's a great guy.
Yeah, and
So
like,
much
I've
better
actually
than Ric Flair.
I have actually sent messages to him. He's interested in coming on.
Great.
So when I don't know, he does listen. I do know that.
Oh, okay.
So,
So we
he
actually have a
tweeted
famous
at
person.
us the other day.
You know, I
Yeah,
wore my
Flair,
sneakers that night, so if I made somebody mad really bigger than me, I could run.
Derek was ready to roll.
You weren't gonna run anywhere.
If he pissed Abdullah off, he would have had to.
No, I love Abdullah. I love Abdullah.
I like Abdullah too, but that big boy chasing you around the fort, you run like shit.
Bro,
Promise.
you can walk faster than he could run.
Oh, it's true.
I love you though, Abdullah.
I think he's dead now, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he
he's
died.
alive.
Didn't he die?
Is
No,
he
he's
still alive?
Mhm.
His restaurants aren't open.
That doesn't mean he isn't.
COVID.
Is it COVID? Is that really why it's closed
I
down?
don't know.
I think he's retired because he's like 80 years old now.
But
You know, he was actually a pretty good guy.
But no, back to my point though. I will say, I think it's an age thing because I still think of a video camera as a video camera. I don't ever go, oh, I've got a video camera in my pocket.
Yeah.
I don't go, I've got a camera in my pocket.
Because we got a phone in our pocket.
Right. That's the way I think
Oh,
about it.
we've got and it's always like, when we like, well, I don't know what was blah 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 blah. And you're like, and it's like an afterthought. Oh yeah, we've got the whole world of information at our fingertips. We can just look it up.
I mean, okay, say that you see a car wreck going down the road. Are you the kind of person you're going to pull your phone out?
No, I didn't record the Thunderdome style stuff I saw on the way to try.
Okay.
Okay,
No,
that,
me
you know what?
neither.
That's not true. That's not true. Because remember, I did when those ditches were on fire in the
Yes,
middle
I
of the road.
remember
Like
that.
there was just random fire.
It was. The whole
in the
fucking road
middle-
was on fire.
The median was just randomly on fire, and then it would stop, and there'd be more random fire. And you cannot tell me that was a control burn because there wasn't a damn person around to control it. Okay.
Charleston, man. Charleston.
Yeah.
Anyway, I did record that. It's
Yeah.
somewhere because I sent it to Adam because I was like, no one is ever going to fucking.
I
believe
rode
this.
with you that night.
That's why I recorded it because
Yeah.
I think you were driving
It was
and I
like
recorded it.
it was highly interesting.
I think I remember seeing this.
I thought, yeah, you were with us.
No, I thought I remember seeing like the video of
No, I thought you were with us going down because it was bad. Like it was,
it was at night, right?
yeah. And like it was not just like smoldering, it was like the whole fucking median
was
was
flames.
a giant blaze. I mean,
And then it would stop, and then you'd go up another 2 or 3 feet, and then there'd be more flames. It seemed like somebody.
Threw out too many cigarettes.
so in true fat bald and white fashion, we have to shit on the person who didn't show up.
I thought we haven't done enough yet.
No, we have not.
Okay.
Okay, so we have to speculate
What he's doing?
at what he's doing.
I thought we did. I thought we came up with he's at a
It's a
like
jerk
Did
and-
he not tell you what he was doing?
No, he would not tell. I actually like called him and he wouldn't answer.
You think he's
okay,
hanging out
I
with
know-
Leslie's?
No,
husband?
I don't.
No,
live
No,
No.
they
far
don't live
away.
around here.
I know what it is.
Oh, where do they live at?
South Georgia.
He's trying to
Oh.
get a new job.
Oh,
Okay, yes. He's trying to get a new job. Tyree has started a new business.
what's
Oh,
that?
so-
Boyfriends for Thanksgiving.
Oh, so
and
they're
they're selling their
How much does
cells.
that pay?
It pays
3
7.
cents per pound.
They have
Tyree's gonna rake in big bucks.
they have
Big
different
boy.
packages. They have different packages based off what you're looking for.
Uh,
I bet
you
they have
want-
the same package.
If you want
All jokes about Tyree. He's actually a really fine.
No, we like Tyree. Tyree's
Yeah,
a friend
I
of
love
the
him.
show. Boy.
but legitimately he
people.
has this.
We make fun of everybody on this show.
He has shared this.
Yeah.
I know.
This
was on-
is actually he does this every year. And if you pay him money, he will happily go to Thanksgiving with you.
Really,
I mean, I've never paid him the money to find out.
but he
How
actually
much
does
does
this.
that cost?
I don't know.
He puts it on.
You don't
Facebook.
know.
You know what? I think okay.
Like he actually
A-
puts it
interview
out
it.
there.
Yeah,
As,
ask him
It's on Facebook.
Ask him. Interview it. Get him to
Well,
advertise.
all right.
Is he at work tonight?
oh no, let's
look,
call him. Find out.
We'll do the small package, okay? $75. We'll invite and we'll have Tyree come to Thanksgiving.
The small package. We have to pay him. Oh shit! No, I did something wrong.
You gonna pull up his
It says
No.
he's online.
Let's see what he says.
Mine always says that I'm online.
Do what?
So mine always says that I'm online.
Can you hear this, Derek?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay.
He might be at work on Friday night.
Well, if he is, he's at work. We won't talk to him, man.
Hopefully he won't answer.
He's not gonna answer. Can we leave a message?
I don't think it has voicemail.
I'm
It's
interested in
voicemail.
the small package for Thanksgiving.
Can he hear all of us talking?
What?
I said, can he hear all of us talking on the voicemail?
I don't know.
Yeah, he should be able to.
Did you look up
It's like
look up the packages?
He's not going to answer.
Yeah, he no answered.
Corey's looking up the packages.
We'll
Okay,
have
so
to get him
Corey's-
on next week.
Corey's pulling up the packages. that Tyree has he advertised this already?
Yes,
I cannot find this.
it's on Facebook. It's
Oh,
on
I
Facebook.
see it. Rent a boyfriend Thanksgiving packages.
Yep.
He that's something somebody had done and they just shared it.
He shares it every
He
year.
didn't come up with it.
Okay, so
Silver said if these prices are too low.
Too low.
I wouldn't do it for that. All day for $350? No.
Yeah, he ain't gonna hang out with somebody's
get-
family for
Yeah, but-
$350.
but you get
Maybe
a bunch of
1,000.
So for silver and a plate of food, you
Okay.
have to feed him.
Silver, you get matching outfits for $75. The outfits will cost more than $75.
And he'll
You're
tell
going
if
in
you
the hole to begin
You
with.
get 2 hours at dinner.
Okay.
Okay. For gold level, which is $150 plus a plate.
Okay.
Okay. You get 3 hours at dinner. Cute backstory on how we met. Details about what I do for a living.
I've got a stripper messaged me on Facebook.
Save it for
share,
next week.
Yeah, share that in a minute.
No,
if you
she's
want.
actually pretty cool. I ain't going to really cool.
All right.
her.
Okay.
Y'all all
Go
know
ahead.
her.
What else is the
And
package?
calls your dad Pops.
Oh, but that's
Oh,
like
that's
that
the way
might-
to get a black eye.
Yeah, that might be crossing the
I ain't your
line.
pop.
Platinum level
Okay.
is $350 for $350 a plate and a to-go plate.
Okay.
2
Man,
meals.
let's go, Blake.
You get
I'll pass.
all day with him.
All right.
Tell you that he loves you in front of the whole family. Kiss your mom on the cheek and helps clean up after dinner.
$350 for him to clean up after dinner may be worth
I mean,
it.
that might be. I'm
You,
debating.
you need to take a boyfriend to dinner.
Maybe. Well, if we could get him to answer the phone, we'd hook this up. I mean, you know. Which family am I taking him to? Will he do both?
You got
We
all
do
day
need to start a reality show about finding
He's
Tyree
yours?
love.
We got to find Tyree and Brian Love.
Can't buy them love.
I mean, that's the thing, though. It's like you got. Okay,
If they'll quit trying the adorkable
I
crap,
agree. That's the biggest issue that
They
they
gotta
have.
be more asshole.
it's like just be more forward.
Be funny.
It's like, yeah,
Don't. That's something Brian can't do.
yeah, I'll give you that dick. Come here, baby.
That's the way you get the wrong ones.
Yeah. Well, that's what they
You
want.
know what? They don't even care. I don't even think they care. Something.
I know Brian's never going to listen to this, so I have no issue saying this. I've said it to his
Trashing on him.
face. Yeah. Okay. I have told Brian
He let the best one.
he
get away.
had the best one he could ever get,
Hope for.
and
Do
she
I
was
know this
great.
person?
No, I don't think you ever met her. And
Wonderful
he,
lady.
Yeah, he would not.
She was a lady.
Yeah, he would not. Like, I don't know why he would not commit. And when she died,
He was too interested in man, woman.
when she died, he has been like, you could tell. Am I wrong?
He's a different
defeated.
person.
He
Oh,
has.
was
Yeah,
this the one that was like 40 something?
yeah. Well, I mean,
The
hell,
older
he's
lady.
35. The hell
But
with
this
it.
was
40-something.
how many years ago was
He
this?
was
10?
40 something.
Do what?
How many
What,
years
Derek?
ago was this?
What about? She died 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
The hell, this woman practically threw herself at
I
him.
mean, she did.
Went
she
to all
freaking
these
she
stupid-
cared.
did everything.
Was
but
she
put
good
him
looking?
down on the
Took-
damn bed.
When his mama had lady part surgery, took care of his mama.
and her lady parts.
And yes,
And her lady part.
no, that's not a joke. Like, she couldn't bend
No,
over
I
to
was real.
wipe.
I'm serious.
Oh,
And I mean, she came out and did everything.
Yeah.
And Brian, wasn't interested.
He was too interested in man, woman.
He
And
would-
then a
he
was
would
second-
that
go-
Leslie's
she would
husband?
go with him.
Yeah.
And take. Well, actually, she'd be like his ride. But she would
So
go.
what
with
was
him all of this
Leslie not
stupid-
married to her?
Yeah, Leslie's married to it.
And he was too interested in her.
No. At the time,
Yeah.
no. See, there's
They
a
were all having this big pissing contest over
Oh,
man.
gotcha.
there was like a nerd competition over her.
Oh,
And so Brian, who else was involved in
You
it?
know why I think they were so interested in it? Because they had to get in it to find out what it was. Is it a man? Is it a woman?
It's just a transsexual transvestite.
My penis
What?
needs to get in there and explore and find
Well,
out.
Blake and I was talking about this earlier this week, and I did look at the profile, and she's looking more womanly now.
She must have heard us and decided she was going to do something about that, since she does listen.
I mean,
She
I
was-
ain't
she
gonna lie. The
watched-
last
watched
photo
that.
Oh, I
she
know,
posted
I'm not
is the best
saying
one
anything.
she ever posted.
But I mean, but I just, as I say, Brian had the best one he could ever hope to get
She's
Yes.
just a sweet transvestite.
and let it get away. I mean, yeah, she died. Okay, I get it. But he should have
But
locked
she
that
could have
down.
cared. I think she died because she just didn't care.
No,
about
I
the
think you're
slip.
right. I mean, I don't want to necessarily get in here and debate.
She got rejected by a goat.
I mean, what
I mean, like,
more?
just fucking kill. I mean, it's
I've
like,
got
man, she's
cancer.
just like,
Go
I
ahead, let
fucking
me
kill
die.
myself.
Fuck it, I'm out.
It can't get any worse.
I got fucking rejected
Brian
by a
Webb.
damn goat.
Brian Webb rejected me.
She
Fuck
went
it,
with-
I'll die.
She went with him to all of his boring nerd things.
And didn't do any of them.
no,
No.
she sat there bored the whole time.
Right.
She would wait at work till he got done just so he could have a ride home.
No, he had a ride home, so she could be his ride home.
Yeah,
Yeah, because Brian had a ride home.
because she
That-
wanted to
yeah.
spend time with him.
Right. And that's the thing. So I mean, and then Brian's off tonight at
NerdCon.
I went out with somebody like that when I was in my early 20s.
Do you think he's
They
at
would have done
NerdCon
anything
tonight?
for me.
He's probably doing some nerd thing.
No, you think it, so? He didn't tell you what he was doing either.
No, I
No.
didn't ask either. I don't care.
Circle
So-
jerk.
But I think it's funny. He's been on us for weeks, me and Corey, about wanting to do this wrestling podcast.
which we will still do without him.
That's right.
And we need to do Twitch.
To which I finally, yeah, and we need to do Twitch. We're doing it. We're doing all that now.
All the things.
And so, anyways, long story short, we argued. Corey and me finally broke down and did everything about the wrestling podcast. Did all the homework
Started
this
doing
week.
stuff.
Okay, watched the worst fucking pay-per-view I've ever seen in my life.
Until next time.
Yeah, until the next one that I have to watch.
I'm not going to say anything about it. I have things to say, but I'm saving it for the show because
I mean, let's let the fat, bald, and white audience hear about this too. But I mean, look, me and you
They
watched
can
Crown Jewel.
on our podcast.
Well, go to it and listen because we're not gonna get into everything. We
No,
watched
there's just
Crown
too
Jewel,
much to just bitch about.
and look, as I say, I'm a wrestling fan. It was awful.
The best part was when it was over.
Yes, and Brian wanted us to watch this, and then Brian didn't watch it. One, okay,
Really?
yeah, and two didn't show up
To talk about it.
to talk about it. So now me and Corey are gonna have to go on Twitch, and you, if you want
Bust
to,
his
you can
balls.
talk shit about wrestlers.
I don't know anything about it.
You can talk shit about wrestlers. You can
Okay.
just,
I mean, you give me enough stuff, I can talk shit about anybody.
We can pull it back up.
and if Derek,
Derek.
Derek, if you want to talk shit about pro wrestlers, you can talk shit about pro wrestlers on there.
I can do that.
Derek will try to pick a fight with him.
Might as well.
I mean,
Come
I
at
did.
me, bro.
I did.
Come on, come get me.
Who was it? Who was
But
it
you
we
won't
down?
come to my
You,
house.
you
don't
remember?
know where it's at.
I was wearing a suit that
I
night.
have to have a coat.
And tennis shoes.
You just said you're wearing tennis shoes.
That way I could run.
You don't care.
That's right. Derek don't,
Here.
Derek don't live by your liberal elitist rules.
He don't care.
But nah, I'll just say it. I mean, like, so he literally begged us to do all this,
Yeah.
and then he fucking drops the ball.
I just messaged him and said if he was responding.
Who,
Come on.
Brian?
Yeah.
He's not going to.
Yeah, he's not going to. He's balls deep in some nerd shit right now.
I
Probably
sent him
riding a
friends.
Triceratops.
But
But
he's
he's on
probably
the
off
horn.
with
He's on the
he's-
horn this
he's
time.
probably off with John.
He listened.
Probably.
John
listened-
and Show.
He
John,
listened,
John.
he listened to
Yeah.
that episode where
You know
I
who
where
they
I
are. You just don't.
Yeah.
We can't. We're not going to. We're not a doctor.
Yeah,
Do
we're
they
not gonna
drive, does John drive a red truck?
John
Maybe.
does.
Maybe.
he finally listened to that episode.
Maybe.
He finally listened to the episode where I told him how to put his girlfriend together,
Oh, so
and he made it himself.
he's over there playing with
This
a
thing is
solo cup.
fantastic.
What the hell did I need a woman for? all these
Brillo
years?
pads, Vaseline.
No Vaseline.
But no, I mean, so as I say, all week too. It was not just
Peanut butter in there.
like I think Corey will admit that this has happened all week. I've been getting texts from him about, oh, we need to get this ready for that, then to get this ready for then just all of a sudden about 5 o'clock this afternoon, hey, I'm not going to make it.
Well, I know last week
Tomorrow.
that I sent a lot of messages to you guys about like, oh, we should do this, oh, we should do that. But in all fairness, I actually had an accident and fell and hurt myself pretty bad.
Yeah, but we talked shit about you too last week.
Well,
Don't make Adam mad anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
that
Stop
wasn't,
pissing
that
Adam off.
wasn't what happened.
Yeah, she
I had a suddenly gravity moment.
She
It's still
fell down the
PSA,
stairs.
PSA, guys.
PSI.
PSI.
Yes, ah.
Pounds per square inch, damn it.
Information right here.
PSA, gravity is still out there, okay? Don't test
believe
it.
your science.
It hasn't gone anywhere, and it will fuck your world up.
Yeah, but Australia's fake and the world is flat, so shut your mouth.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, and then like, you know, we were gonna do that. He wanted to do the video game thing with the wrestling video game.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
Al Gore invented gravity. Derek now says. But yeah, oh God, Corey's got his talons out. But so we had a whole week of hearing him. I want to do this. I want to do that. Let's do this. Let's do that. So Corey and me do the homework, and Brian doesn't show. So and it's like I told him last week. Only 2 people have been at 100% of the tapings. And it wasn't him.
You know what?
And maybe
First
he
of
took
all,
that personally.
First of all,
Yeah, you think
And
that's what
I've
it is?
never
That's it.
missed one I was supposed to be a part of.
Yeah, it's true.
first of all, let me clarify also too. You did 8 episodes before you invited Brian and I to be a part of it.
No, we did 16, but we did away with all of them.
Oh.
Yeah, they're gone. They're
Gone,
okay.
gone.
So rebirth
In the
is now the
archives.
beginning.
yes.
Okay. But I was like,
So-
y'all did
They
a
were
whole
horrible.
y'all did a whole 8 episodes before I was like, oh, he's like, oh, well, I guess I do need you to be a part of this.
Well, at first we didn't know how this was
Yeah,
going to go.
You
We
know,
know.
you can be.
Blake and I talked about this. We've been talking about this for a few years now.
Well, this is something we've talked about since 2004. When
I know,
was
but we got
behind-
really hot and heavy
We're
talking
seeing
about
that
it in
end
the
very
past
soon.
2
man.
years.
Yeah, but when I started
God,
talking
yeah.
about doing, I was going to do FU radio. at
Right,
one-
right, in about 2004.
And then we came up with Netflix. When we invented Netflix, me and Corey did. And we went and met with that Asia-faced fucker who's a multi-billionaire now. Stole our damn idea. That put all
I
that
claim
on the
fake
back.
news.
No, that had Corey.
It wasn't exactly like Netflix, but it was the damn closest thing to it before.
That was
actually
before
being-
Netflix. They had
Yeah.
not done this
It
shit
was
yet.
basically DVDs by mail.
No, that was
No.
when they were DVDs by mail.
Oh, okay.
And we came up with the idea of saying, hey, put it online.
Yeah, and
Stream
stream,
it.
like the actual in theaters movies. at home.
Because YouTube was a thing. And I was like, well, if you can do a 20-minute video, why can't you do a 2-hour movie?
yeah, what's stopping you?
And then this Asia face fucker.
Oh,
at
you
that-
can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that. You'll never get the contracts, blah, 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 blah. Then what does he do? Turns around, makes fucking Netflix. He's a multi-billionaire.
Mhm.
So, I mean, you know.
That's why you only talk to people.
Yeah, we had like a working
Recorded.
design
But,
and
yeah,
everything.
this was, we had put time and effort
Did
into
you
this.
only
Drew
do it
pictures.
when it's recorded. You
So-
record it and be like, fucker,
Fuck you, motherfucker. We'll see
I
you.
did this.
This
So that
is
way they
before we
can't
had
Thomas
phones.
Edison you.
So, you know,
We didn't have cameras everywhere like
Uh,
we did that.
as I say, we've built into where we're at now, and we're finally getting started with something that was an idea 20 years ago. And I think we're somewhere that we should be pleased where we're at because we're putting out decent product. We've got listeners.
Are
I've got look. Were you not here when the FedEx man?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. The FedEx man freaking stopped me. My children are trying to kill each other. The FedEx man tried to stop.
They just collapsed.
Don't give them any prop guns.
Don't let them around Alex Baldwin. What are you talking about?
I don't know, do let them.
That's actually a horrible story.
No,
It is a bad story, but I mean, you
but
know,
I feel so bad. But you know what? So is Brandon Lee's story.
yeah, but I mean, yeah,
Terrible.
That's irrelevant now.
things. It's true, but things
You're
happen.
irrelevant now.
Travis Tritt's
Look-
irrelevant.
I won't be tomorrow.
No, seriously, things happen. I mean, I get that. People die every day from things. I mean,
I don't understand. You know, that was something that they were talking about when they were investigating the Brandon Lee thing. Was that they didn't understand how real bullets were even allowed to be anywhere near the set.
I don't understand that either.
Well, that's what they were.
That's like a number one thing. However, I do find it interesting that the person that died was the person that's kind of in charge of the props.
It could have been a suicide.
Maybe.
Oh, that's a
well,
good
I mean,
idea.
there was speculation that
Okay, so
somebody
hey,
wanted
no.
Brandon Lee
All
dead.
right, stop. Hold on. So,
no,
Hope,
we're talking about.
No,
Hope.
I mean, but for the other one,
Corey, shut up.
Fuck
Hope.
you.
Okay. So, anyways,
He'll talk so loud it'll reverb out of my mic.
So, anyways, Hope and I had a brilliant idea today. So let's just do a preview of what that brilliant idea would be. And it was because now there's like a huge genre.
You talking about Christopher Walken?
No,
The
I'm talking
Christopher
about
Walken story.
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. That
Okay,
started
so
off,
there's
but-
this huge genre now in
True crime.
podcasting called true crime.
Everybody's going crazy
Yeah.
over true crime.
So Hope and I have decided we're going to create a genre called fake crimes,
No, it was untrue crime.
untrue crimes. That's right. And we're just going to make shit up about real crimes.
Yeah, like,
Okay,
we'll
so
set
like,
the
Hope,
like it'll
set
be
the stage.
So we were
So
talking
it'll start
about
off like a real crime, but
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
details
yeah.
are just
Yeah,
fucking off.
and then we
Yeah.
just go off the wall with it.
yeah. So what we were talking, so what Blake and I were talking about was it was actually the Natalie Wood death. Okay, and if people aren't familiar with Natalie Wood, she was found dead. in the water. But what was really interesting about her was the fact that she was terrified of water, and she was married to Robert Wagner at the time, who apparently was a real dick and was like, "We're getting a boat.
We're going to live on a houseboat, damn it."
We're getting a boat. We're gonna live on this fucking boat, and we're gonna invite your co-star, who I think you're fucking, Christopher Walken, onto
Right.
the boat." So there's like 3 guys and Natalie Wood, who's afraid of the water, on the boat.
Right.
And
She winds up dead.
yeah, and the really weird part is that when she was a little girl, she went to a fortune teller, and a fortune teller told her that she would die drowning in water.
And that's why she was afraid of water.
Yeah.
She was always afraid of water.
Well, I mean,
And-
okay. So
now,
what-
no,
what-
no.
Hold on.
Okay.
She was so afraid of water that she was supposed to do a movie. Okay. She had already signed contracts and everything, but there was a water scene, and she actually had to pay money to the company to get out of that thing so she didn't have to do that water scene. That's how terrified of the water she was.
So now, here's the fun
I
part.
know what killed her.
Okay, but now what? Now wait. Okay, this is the fun part of untrue crimes. Okay, now describe how she died. What happened that killed her?
Well, it started with a iguana coming out of the toilet.
Okay, so, go ahead, Derek. No, Derek, go ahead. Go ahead. Tell your story of how Natalie Wood wound up in that dinghy dead.
Baghdad, Florida, 1996.
Okay.
There was a war going on overseas, and also a war going on in America too, in a small town called Baghdad.
In the toilets.
Wasn't cold Florida night. It got down to about 52. The iguanas were trying to find warmth, so they went into the sewer. While in the
How'd
sewer,
get on
they
a
talked.
houseboat.
He's getting there.
Okay.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
He's got some wine done.
While they were in the sewer, they met up with the Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
on vacation.
They were on vacation from
And
New York.
lo and behold, Uncle Phil was with them.
Okay, because he is Shredder.
Uncle Phil had just bought a new yacht down in Naples.
Okay.
Okay, it said Black Power on the side of it. Black Power.
All right.
You know, he's an empowered black man.
Are you saying Uncle Phil was a Black Panther?
Well, that's how they portrayed him on the Fresh Prince, didn't they?
Yeah, that is how they portrayed him.
Really?
The first-
I still
Especially
love him.
the first season,
Still love him.
yes.
Okay.
He was
All
very black.
It was like Black Power, Black Power.
All right.
Hey, I'm all for Black Power. Whatever.
Okay. So
As long as we all have power, that's all.
so
that matters.
iguanas, toilets, houseboat. Get us.
Okay, so they went out on this new Black Power
You're
yacht,
spiraling. Bring it back around.
and he took a lot of iguanas out there with him.
Who did?
Christopher Walken.
No, Uncle Phil.
But Christopher Walken and Robert Wagner have got to be involved somehow.
Oh, well, they met him on the boat. They landed on the houseboat.
Okay.
They landed on the yacht in a helicopter.
Oh, okay. All right.
It was a
wasn't that
Bell
big
Jet
of a yacht.
Ranger.
That's why it said
They couldn't really land it.
they
had to
they
hover.
jumped out of the air.
No,
they
it
jumped
was a
out.
huge yacht. It had a
Paratrooper.
helicopter pad on
No,
it.
it
Oh.
wasn't that big of a yacht.
No, that's the fake one that the FBI
That's
put
the
out. So you got
yacht.
thrown off.
We haven't got to the houseboat yet.
Oh, okay, okay.
So,
We're the yacht. Duh.
what was this girl's name?
He knows the difference.
What was this girl's name?
Natalie Wood.
Natalie Portman Wood.
No,
Wood.
Natalie Wood. Don't wish for
Natalie
think.
Wood. Natalie Wood.
Wow.
So Uncle Phil went downstairs and got a little Hennessy,
Okay.
and he was driving the yacht, and he run into that houseboat.
Okay.
So what happened was, after he run into the houseboat, it was a huge, horrible collision. I mean, it was
All right.
awful. And Natalie Wood,
Still wishful thinking.
was standing
Go
out
ahead.
on the deck of the houseboat.
Simone Biles.
She fell overboard and drowned, but the
Okay.
iguanas saved her,
Pulled her up.
pulled her above, but then it was too late. They couldn't bring her back.
Oh, okay. So that's Derek's untrue crime
So-
story.
Okay, so how did the police department find her dinghy?
She had a
The
dinghy?
iguanas put her in the dinghy.
I
They
thought
looked
she
up
was
her
a
She
dress.
wasn't in a
female,
dinghy.
She
What?
was a female.
They looked up her
but
dress.
she had a dinghy.
The motorboat.
So she was a
That's what I
tranny.
know.
It all makes sense why they killed her now. She was a tranny.
Well, they said transistor.
Oh, okay.
We forgot the best part
Oh,
about Christopher Walken and her drinking, and then him being like a real dick about it.
yeah. So this is like the true part of the story that Hope was
I don't wanna
telling.
hear it.
The what?
This is true. We can't talk.
No.
about it.
Hope said that apparently Christopher Walken's a dick when he drinks, like
I
at
can believe
places,
that.
and like he will like, and when he's done with like a beer bottle, smashes it on the
No,
floor.
no, not even beer bottles, glasses.
Yeah, wine glasses.
So you
whatever.
like pour it,
Yeah.
like you have the.
Well, I
Big-
know who's getting the plastic cup.
But he was just
So-
like, and they were there for like hours drinking.
We found Brian.
He's here.
We found Brian.
but
Is
they
this,
were at
is
this
this his
restaurant.
new lover that
What?
posted this?
Is that his new what?
Lover?
Who posted it?
Some blonde chick from Walmart, I reckon.
I doubt that. It's probably not a lover. Probably someone that was got a laugh out of him.
It's like, oh, he's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the guy that wears shorts all
That's
year
right.
long.
One of Brian's friends, the people that make friends with Brian because they're afraid he's going to Columbine them.
It's not a
So-
bad strategy.
It says she's single. Maybe we should hook her up with him.
It won't last.
Anyway,
He'll call him Bonner.
Yeah, he won't be interested.
She
Anyway.
looks like she's
He won't be
51
interested.
years old.
Yeah, she'll be interested after she dies.
Don't know what you got till it's gone.
So, anyways,
so
go ahead.
So
Hope.
anyway, so they're sitting in this bar drinking like all afternoon, multiple hours. And like every time they finish a drink, Christopher Walken's just throwing it on the floor. Could you imagine being the waitress that has to clean up after them assholes? There's just like glass everywhere where he's just like, fuck this shit. Like, woo, finish this beer. Bam, crash. To which Blake said that that's what Chuck does.
Yes, that's how Chuck drinks.
So, so he's now
Seen it.
equated.
I have. No. Chuck will, when Chuck, goes
missed
out.
his calling.
Yeah, like
He
Chuck,
could have been the new Christopher
So
Walken.
wait,
Many-
wait. What'd
many
you
years
say?
ago.
At Hooters.
No,
Was Chuck
No.
that killed?
Natalie
Yes.
Wood.
many years ago, Chuck calls me up and Chuck goes, let's go to Helen. And I hate Helen, Georgia. I'll just say it, be blunt about
Oh,
it.
you remember the Taco Bell cheerleaders?
I do, but still, I hate Helen, Georgia. No good comes from Helen, Georgia for anybody. Okay, I can promise you that. Chuck takes
Where
me
your
to this
dad,
place.
Steve Buscemi, hangs out.
Yes.
Your dad.
We
So-
actually hung out with Steve one night at some
So-
hotel.
Yeah, we did hang out with Steve one night at a hotel. But anyways, so Chuck
And we almost
calls
got
me
put
up.
in jail for messing
I
with
hung
the
out
Taco
with
Bell
Richard Simmons
cheerleaders.
at
We-
the hotel.
We go to the Troll Tavern. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that got flooded.
That is part of the story.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So it's been flooded multiple times.
Oh, okay.
So it's raining and the waters are high.
Well, it's because they built a Dixie.
I know they built a goddamn restaurant in a floodplain. Okay.
That's where trolls would build there.
No,
Like,
under
duh.
They built
They
it
live
under the bridge.
bridges.
And Chuck,
That's the whole point
Chuck
of it.
and me
That's
are
the
sitting
gimmick.
there, and Chuck, Chuck drinking, And Chuck always, Chuck for some reason has to emulate Derek. So if Derek wears like, say ostrich skin cowboy boots, Chuck's going to get a pair soon. It always happened that way. I'm serious. You're smiling, but it's true.
So
He
you
used to
think,
think about
do
his
you
ostrich
think that
skin
his
led
wife
boots.
was supposed to be a
Yes.
knockoff
Yes.
of chick down the road?
Yep. That's what it was.
Well, damn.
But anyways,
Okay.
A knockoff of a chick down the road.
yeah, Halloween girl.
Your shrine.
Oh, is that
girl,
who
Halloween
it was?
shrine.
A knockoff of her?
That's right.
Ooh, that's not saying much.
50% off weight. No.
But all the but what she has is in that huge mole.
Yes. So anyways.
Mole, mole.
So anyways, we're down and it's starting the waters are starting to rise. And I'm like, Chuck, we need to go. And very rarely am I the voice of reason. You know that there's a problem when
That's
you're
not true.
no, when you're with Chuck, you have to be the voice of reason.
If you're
That's
out
not true.
with,
You were the voice of reason with us that one time when we had. You were like, "Turn around! There's a giant chicken with a sombrero. Go, go!"
True. I was the voice of reason that night.
I don't even know where the fuck we're at. Can never find it again. I've
No.
never found that place again.
We'll tell that story in a second. But yeah, so anyways, here we are. The waters are rising and Chuck's drinking. And I mean, I've been drinking too, but Chuck's a lightweight.
Chuck's hilarious when he's drinking.
And I mean, like he's
'Cause he's
6
so
or 7
stupid.
beers in. And like, there's the whole shelf of glass back there.
Remember when he wanted to go
And-
chupacabra hunting?
The woman, okay, so like they don't like actually close that area there. And they have the little plastic, Helen cup
Yeah.
that you can buy. And Chuck has one full, and they're like trying to push us out the door. And I'm like, Chuck, we need to go. It's the lady wants us out of here, and the waters are coming up. We're about to have to swim out of here. And
Free tubing.
I guess that was his thought. And Chuck just looks at me and goes, "Fuck that, we're gonna stay." And he's got a full beer and just slams it at that wall with all the glass. And every one of them falls. And Chuck goes, "Watch me," and dives in the fucking water and float because he parked back in the back where that gravel lot's at. And floats down there where his car's at and swims out and then goes and jumps in his truck and leaves. I have no ride home. So I walked to the Motel 6 to where I stay at that. And Chuck calls me the next morning. He goes, "Did you get home?" I'm like, "No, I'm at the Motel 6. I'll come get you in just a little bit." And he came and got me. That was my so yes, Chuck and Christopher Walken drink the same way. Just telling you.
So that's what Christopher Walken did.
Yes.
Okay, I'm ready for this. I have figured out my side of the story. All right. My
Okay.
version of the story.
All right.
Okay. So what happened was, as I told you, so they were drinking and everything. They go back to the boat. Christopher Walken and Robert Wagner start getting into a fight. Okay, like
Right.
a verbal fight, and Christopher Walken being Chuck-esque, he's like, "Woo! I got this Hennessy!" Bam! Slams on the floor. And Natalie,
She got wet and panicked.
and no. And Robert Wagner's like, "I can't believe you fucking threw that expensive bottle. I'm going to my bedroom." So he and Natalie, so Christopher Walken and Natalie go up on the boat, and she's like, "You know what? We don't have enough booze on here because you've done broke it all. Let's go back up shore." So they get on the dinghy. So they're on the dinghy, and he decides that he's going to take that he's got another Hennessy bottle that he found,
Right.
and he guzzles what's left of it. And instead of throwing it on the ground because there's nothing to break it on because they're on a dinghy heading back to the water, he hits her straight in the head and she falls off and drowns. Then he jumps off in the water
And that's your
and swims back to the boat and goes, "No, it was a perfectly nice evening. Nothing happened, blah, blah." Because that's
Probably.
what Christopher Walken said.
probably how
No,
it
I
took
never
place.
got into an altercation, blah, blah.
So
She didn't remember it.
yeah, he was drunk. He was messed up.
Blackout
anyways.
fucking drunk.
Is there anything else we need to discuss this week?
Well, I mean, I was going to tell you how I think it happened.
Okay, go ahead.
The gypsy's curse got her.
Oh, yes, that was my theory.
It did.
Oh.
It did actually. Yeah. Yeah.
Skeletal hands reached up out of the ocean and lured her in.
But why was she there?
Crazy.
It was like that.
She
It
answered
was
the
like that
siren
scene.
song of the sea.
It was like that scene in Anastasia.
Yeah, she was possessed.
In the dark of the night, people will find you.
Water will
Find
drown
her.
you.
Anyways, that's it for us this week. This has been Fat, Bald, and White. Derek Martin, thanks for being with us. You're going to be with us. Yeah, Derek Martinez. You going to be with us next week?
Yeah, I'll be with y'all next week.
Oh, you just going to
And
make
I'll,
this a
I'll
regular
have those
thing?
screenshots. I'll have those screenshots.
Oh, we're
I'll
going to
get
do
back in my
dramatic
account.
readings
Dramatic
next week.
readings.
Have some
Oh,
wisdom.
this is very dramatic. It's actually very sad, but funny at the same time.
So,
It's kind of
Mr. Hope.
creepy too.
What?
Mr. Corey, anything y'all want to add before we get out of here?
Hashtag free Corey.
All right.
Be pissed.
We love y'all.
It's time to
Thank y'all
say
for listening.
goodbye to the fat man and all his folk. If you stuck around this long, it's clear you can take a joke. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hostility.
You got to do like the
Jokes
you got to do like the hillbillies.
offensive ones. They're kind of mean.
Corey, keep waving.
This has been an OAE radio presentation.
Good show.
Sit, boo boo, sit.
And now the show is over now.
All right. I think Derek left us.
He did. Bye, Derek. Can I leave?
If you want,
Bye.
You gotta take Brian home.
you don't want to do the wrestling with us?
Oh, we're doing another one?
Yeah, we got to do the wrestling one.
Did you not want to start a new Twitch? Or you just want to do one big, long ass Twitch?
I can start to do Twitch. Can we get